on with more Persona 3 Portable, where I am about to, well, we're gonna attempt to complete the compendium. I need to check to see what else we have left to do. I'm fairly certain that I, have what we need to, think. So, I'm gonna do another quick check as well. So right now I need Orpheus, Osei, Legion, and, like, 3 other, Personas, Black Frost, Decarabia, and, I think what I was doing was I was going to remove, because I've gone through the, actually, what I was going to go through the entire, I was going to see if there's anything that was missing. Best way to do that is to go by Arcana, and then just go by the list. And we can be finished. Let's just go by the, thing here. So, Orpheus, Susanoo, which we're making, Loki, Decarabia, Osei, Black Frost, Legion, Slime, Orpheus, and then Magician is Cert, Rangda, or Orbis, Sati, Huapo, Pyrojack, Jack Frost, Nekomata. You don't count the, and then, Priestess is Scartha, Kikurihime, Parvati, Ganga, Sarasvati, Hypixie, Unicorn, Apsaris, Empress is Alilat, Skadi, Mother Harlot, Gabriel, Haridi, Lakshmi, Lakshini, Leon Sheed. Emperor is Odin, Barong, Kingu, Nagaraja, King Frost, Oberon, Nakamikazuchi, Hornius. Hierophant is Daisoju Koryu, Yusaikun, Koth, Flowers, Shisa, Bereth, Omekane. Others is Sybil, Raphael, Titania, Saki Matama, Queen Mob, Narcissus, Hamlin, Alp, Pixie. Harriet is 4, Kumu, Kuten, Nato Taishi, Uemitsunu, Ares, Chuten, Chimera, Arimatama. Justice is Melchizedek, Throne, Dominion, Virtue, Power, Principality, Archangel, Angel. Hermit is Arahabaki, Commander, Nabirus, Kurama Tengu, Taraka, Mothman, Lamia, Naga, and Naga and Yomi. This is Shikome. Fortune, Atropus, Norn, Lachesis, Clotho, Kusumatama, Yusa, Fortuna, Siegfried, Kali. That's what that's hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all the fortunes done. Next up is going to be strength. So Siegfried, Kali, Simha, Hanuman, Titan, Shasa, Valkyrie. Hanged is Addis, Hellbiker, Katancheras, Yubero, Suki, Orthrus, Takaminakata, Inugami. Death is Thanatos, Alice, Mott, Samael, Loa, Hail Rider, Ghoul. Temperance is Erlunga, Byaku, Susaku, Shi, Seiryu, Genbu, Mithra, Nigimatama. Devil is Beelzebub, Abaddon, Lilith, Pazuzu, Succubus, Incubus, Vitala, McCoy, Lilum. Tower is Masakato, Chiyu, Shiva, Mara, Satan Taishi, Bishamonten, Kukulon, Allegor. Star is Saturnus, Patakaya, Halal, Garuda, Ganesha, Kaiwan, Nandi, Satanta, Neko Shogun. Moon is Sandalphon, Bolzabal, Seth, Finnabog, Dionysus, Gurmakala, Yamato no Orochi, Gur, Sun is Asura, Vishnu, Suparna, Horus, Jatayu, Quetzalcoatl, Yadagarasu. Judgment is Messiah, Lucifer, Satan, Michael, Trumpeter, Anubis, and Aeon is Metatron, Ananta. Oh, I haven't made Adavaka yet. That's all. I haven't made Adavaka. I'm missing. That's the one that I'm missing there. Metatron, Ananta. Okay, so we're missing Susanoo and Adavaka. So I confused for Adavaka. That's fine. I confused for Adavaka. That's all good. So only 2 more personas to fuse from, then we're done. Do any of these fuse for... I can fuse for Adavaka with some of these, but I want to keep certain ones. I was missing one. Plays into... No. I don't make Adavaka with those. See if I can make Adavaka with these. Not, then I'll just have to remove some, of the, yeah, then. Yeah, we're pretty much gonna have completion of the Compendium, which is gonna get done, like, right now. We'll be on our way to... I think we're all okay, then. Now we're all... I think for now we're okay. Just, need to make Adavaka, so if I remove one of the personas, what can I fuse with? This one's a little bit complicated, there's a lot of simplification. Shiva plus Michael, okay, what have we got that's expendable? Kartikeya, Sandalphon, Ananta, and Shiva. I can get rid of Ananta probably and then just do Shiva plus Michael. Shiva plus Michael makes Adavaka. Shiva plus Michael makes what we need, and then we just need to... We only have like a couple of personas left, and then we're done. Just this one, and I think just this persona, and then the one that we're trying to make at the moment, Susanoo. I don't think we need both gendered ones. If we do, then that's So we have not made you yet. Okay, so we haven't made this. That's right now, PS, we already have that already, so we don't need that again. Figure 3, Repel Dark. Counter Strike and Drink, I'll take that. So Susanoo is our last persona, which we will be fusing for, and then we're pretty much done. Like, we've got no other things to do. Just gonna be me going up and doing the story. And so I could have put this as the finale. I've decided to put this as just in case, but we should be able to finish this today. Most certainly. We're hard locked into completing magic. Go by 2. Instrument by 1, magic by 2. And a cash arts. Okay. Strength by 2, agility by 1. Irohan. Strength by 1, magic by 2. We learn. And then strength, agility, luck up by 1. Brave Blade, which I will place. Also, another thing I have, because I haven't got an email back from Twitch, thing I've decided that I'm going to start switching over to OBS. So I'm going to switch. I have decided that I'm going to switch over to OBS going forward because OBS will. I've already started trying to use it, and we'll just see how that is. But only one more persona to go, and we should have the entire compendium, and then we can start heading towards the. One more persona to go, and then we can have the entire compendium done. And then all I have to do is just do the story stuff leading up to the end, which is just climb Tartarus, do some fights, and then we do all the other stuff, and we're pretty much finished. So I need Black Frost, Dekarabia, and Loki. I've already determined I can't fuse for those, so I have space for 2 more. I guess I'll get rid of. I said I would get rid of Sandelphon. Get rid of Sandelphon and Takaya. I need to make some space. Right now we have, I need... So, one last persona to fuse, then we're done, then we can just do all the rest of the stuff of the story. Then, we'll pretty much be finished. Should be able to finish the game today. Yeah, as I was saying before, I'm going to start trying to switch over to OBS in the coming week or so. So if I don't end up streaming, it's probably either going to be because I'm working on that or because I'm working on the next game that I'm preparing to set up, which I haven't decided yet. And if it gets to after a week and I am still working on it, then that's why it's going to be, because I'm working on the transitioning over to another streaming software. And because I'm transferring to another streaming software, I am going to be making other changes as well to the channel. So I'll be updating my commands. I'll be updating a few other things, just gradually as I go. I was intending to do those changes when I was intending to do the changes when I reached affiliate, but if I don't reach affiliate, then so I may as well do some of them now. Okay. Cookie, Dekarabia, and Black Frost. See how it all goes. One last persona, and then actually, I'm gonna save just in case it doesn't give us the right one. Happen. This may not get us the entire compendium. I may have to do it in the second playthrough, but it's not going to be a problem, I don't think. It's like, we've got this one here, and it's showing a different Orpheus, so I'm assuming that it still might register the same, but I'm not sure if they register... Let's see. Deathbound, Herculean Strike, Cool Breeze. That would actually work like that. Especially since a lot of these aren't very good. Right, let's see if this is the last of the compendium. Otherwise, I'll have to get it in the second playthrough. By 2, by 1, Herculean Strike. Come on, Juliet by 2. And Strength and Endurance, Juliet by 1. Orbital Blade, which is... Actually, I could have done something with Herculean Strike. That's medium slash to everything. Could have actually done that. magic agility up by 1. And magic endurance up by 1. And rate 3. Which can replace, I also just realized that this was here, so I can replace Tetra, I guess. I won't be using this anyway. There we go. Okay, so that means that it is not based on the gender, so you can get 100% compendium done. You can get the 100% compendium done if you are playing it just changes it. It gives you both Susanoo recipes, but you can only infuse for one of them. Because the Orpheus that you use for the compendium fusion is based on the gender. There's 2 different Orpheuses that are that we get, but you can only get one of them per thing. So there's our thorough Bookkeeper Trophy. That's that done. Continue completed. I don't need to do that the second time. So now we pretty much are just finishing the game, and then lights, credits, extra stuff at the thing, and then I'll do like a quick breakdown of everything that I think. Because a lot of the stuff that's here is going to be the same. I'm not going to really say much else. Nice. Yeah, there's our compendium done. Let's get ourselves the Omnipotent Orb, because that nullifies all attacks except for Almighty. Persona Compendium, and we are ready to go. Once we start going up Tartarus, we're at the point of no return. So there's nothing else left that we can do. We've already done everything outside. We've got all the remaining trophies. We've finished the compendium. We've done a few other things, and that's it. But we are going to the top. Straight to the top. We already have our party ready to go. So it's just a matter of... Wait, I couldn't go to the... Oh, never mind. I can go straight to the, I don't need to load in. Just need to, say, click on the door. Click on the door here. The door will take us to the highest point. The last, at. So basically now we're just committing all the way to the end. We don't need to fight any enemies, we don't need to think, but I'm gonna still explore around. In the upcoming floors. And something powerful on the 258th floor. Not a shadow. Straight. I knew they'd be here, please be careful. So we don't need to fight any of the enemies here, we're already level 99. We've already got everything that we need, but still need to make our way through. I'll, plus if we get any free items, then it's all good. But all the enemies are gonna pretty much run away from us because everyone's max level. You don't need to fight anymore. So just grab any items you find along the way in case there are
2 enemies.
Don't need to really dilly-dally around.
Get away. Two enemies left.
Robe, already got that one. That already. Yeah, we don't need to fight any of the enemies because we're already at 99 on every character, and I'm just going and grabbing items in case it's something that we can use, like healing. Case. Anything I sense on the 250 floor is one of the members of Strega. Not sure which one it is, but keep your guard up. And we don't need 8.5. Might be even using that for all the fusions, but still. Hey, there's a golden shadow. issues. Yeah, so we're gonna be making our way up to, basically we're making our way up Tartarus completely, and then fighting bosses, and then we're pretty much on our way. After that, we just have we just do like a bunch of scenes and talking with people, and then we get the credits. I can start wrapping up how I feel about the. Let's go some stragglers on the next floor. Please be careful. I mean, they did say point of no return, so that's why I made sure I made a save and everything beforehand, but we're all good. Ah, okay, so you do get a teleporter. I don't know what happens if I actually. Yeah, okay, so it's exactly. So this isn't the point of no return. They told me the point of no return is once you enter Tartarus, you can't go and think. Here you can. You can. I can still use the teleport. I'm pretty sure I can use the teleporter here, and it'll let me go back. So yeah. Okay, so again, the game doesn't tell you clearly, but. Because I can't save on the floor that I was just on, I may as well just go back and save. We're looking at around 100. We're looking at less than 135 hours. I think everything here is just them talking to us. Go forward. So in Reload, you got these floors as well, where you could save and do all the stuff with things as well, and then change up your party, and then you have to go to the next floor and fight. So, boss, you get a bunch of scripted. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We are on our way. We're basically committed now to finishing the game.
After all.
We just completed the compendium about 5-10 minutes ago. Oh, you just finished Persona Golden 2 hours ago. Well, yeah, we're about to finish Persona 3, so... I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed Persona 4 Golden, though.
Where's your partner? Takaya went on ahead of me.
So we're committed, full on committed to completing the game today. I didn't put finale in the title because I wasn't sure,
He's
but...
destined for greater things.
I think we should be fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm glad that you enjoyed Persona 4 Golden. I'm looking forward to that as well when I get around to that.
It looks like you're serious about
We are going to
fighting
finish Persona 3
Nyx.
Portable today.
How do you know about
Compendium
Nyx?
all done, and just got to make our way up to the top of Tartarus, and
I pieced together the information Ikutsuki left behind. But not all of it made sense. He was a real nutjob.
I'm really, really looking forward to Golden.
Did you know Ikutsuki?
We were surprised to find out he was your boss. We really only knew his name. He was just one of the researchers who created us.
He created you? Who are you?
There's no use in telling you. The end is near.
We don't have time for this. Get out of our way.
Think I'll have trouble with Nyx? No, not at all. All of our characters are level 99. I have the Omnipotent Orb, which we got from the Elizabeth boss fight, which basically nulls every type of damage except Almighty on our main character. The armor and shoes that we have give us Evade Fizz high and...
There's no way you'll be able to stop Nyx.
Just magic high. The weapons that we have are the best in the game. The personas we have are the best in the game.
But I can't let you interfere with Takaya's wish.
I still have, like, 8 Armageddon spells that I could use,
Do you
which do
even
999
understand what you're
damage,
saying?
so we're not gonna have any trouble with Nyx, I don't think.
If Nyx isn't stopped, all life will be destroyed.
Like, at this point, we're
Exactly.
because we prepared for the super bosses, because I had to get trophies for the super bosses, Nyx is not gonna have.
We won't live much
not gonna
longer,
be a problem.
and we want to see the end before we die.
Even without preparation, like, Nyx in reload is easy when you do everything
That
else.
is Takaya's wish.
It's not
so
hard.
I'm
Nyx is
not
not a
backing down.
hard fight.
But
But I'll fight it like a normal
Enough
fight,
talk.
I guess, because it's like, at least that's more interesting, but
Let's
we
do
can't.
this.
We basically can't die. I null every. I have a the omnipotent all makes everything null on my character at least. So.
This is it. I ain't holding back.
I'm also about like that seeing everything through to the end.
Damn you! You've covered up all your weaknesses.
Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, so the game picks up on like, so I think in these fights, they do try to exploit your weaknesses, similar to the Reaper. But in this case, I have I've got an item that has covered up all my weaknesses.
Are you too afraid to face them?
Okay, let's just focus on doing. We're doing like 600 damage to him. It's not going to be a problem, and that's without debuffs.
I won't lose.
I cannot lose.
I've improved since our last fight. You can't hide your weaknesses from me.
I don't think he is. The reason I say that is because, I'm pretty sure that Chidori, like, they mentioned that Chidori is there now. Because, later on they mention...
This is the end of the line for you.
Okay, yeah, the only way he's gonna be able to exploit, I think, is if we get Charm. Chidori is there now. Because they mentioned that they can't do something because she wasn't around. How much damage are we gonna do with this?
Yeah.
3,000 damage.
I lost to these amateurs again.
We're too powerful at this point. He has no chance. Fight's over. And he gets crit. 3,000 crit. Yeah, maybe they're both navs, but I know that I definitely know that Chidori was the nav because they mentioned something about like that fight was not a obviously.
I failed. What are you waiting for? Finish me off! I would do anything for Takaya.
Why are you so loyal to him?
You wouldn't understand. Takaya showed me the light when I was in the darkness. It was a long time ago. In order to better understand the dark hour, Kirijo rounded up kids that were living on the streets and gave them special powers. So they could investigate Tartarus.
What?
But when that power doesn't emerge naturally, it's difficult to control. So the kids had to take experimental medication so their powers wouldn't kill them. Only 3 kids out of the original 100 survived. And after 6 months, the experiment was canceled.
Then those 3 were... You all suffered at the hands of Kirijo.
Takaya saved me from it all. He said, don't let the past control you, and don't look to the future. simply live in the moment. To be honest, I don't even care about Kirijo anymore.
I'm not even really sure about the types of persona uses there are. Like, obviously, I know that Fuka and, like, Futaba and Chidori, they're, like, the navigation ones, but, like what are the other ones? Are they just...
must be fulfilled.
I guess it's, like, dependent on their, like, style of fighting, like...
You.
Kari can fight, but she's more of a support. Same thing for Akihiko, whereas, like, Gunpei and Shinjiro are purely, like, physical-based. And then, like, we're obviously, like, the wild card, so we can do everything. But it's a beginning to surround you.
We were here too long.
We're running out of time. We have to go now.
But we can't...
You idiots! I don't want your pity!
We turned around and headed for the floor above. Karmar headed upstairs as well.
But...
You have to leave him behind.
No hesitation. If we don't defeat Nyx, then this was all for nothing.
Then we go up a couple more floors, then we fight the next boss, and then we go up a couple more floors, and then we fight the next.
Damn it. I guess it's time to go.
Head to the floor above. And, like, you get actual cutscenes when it's reloaded.
Look at all of them crawling out with those nasty faces. I won't let you eat me. I believe in you, Takaya. Fulfill your wish. I will hold on to the
I don't know if the
freedom you
fight went
gave me
anything
to
like this one did. It's probably going to be over just as fast as it was before. He used the grenade on himself. You don't see that in the... I don't think you see that in the other thing either. Yeah. That explosion sounded from below.
Hey, was that... Did he... Don't look.
Let's go.
Oh, we're actually just stuck on this floor. We'll just get up. We don't need to save. Hang on, we'll scan ahead. It's another human on the 262nd floor. Strike again, it must be that guy Takaya. This is it, be very careful. We'll be fine. Considering that we're doing that much damage, we should absolutely be fine. These floors are smaller than they were in but these floors are smaller than they were in Reload because the Reload ones were really long. Just the top hang in there. They were really long and need to get through. At least here we can kind of just relax and just make our way casually up because we have no need to fight the enemies because we've already beaten, like we've already fought these anyway and we've got the compendium done. Still can't escape even though we're level 99.
There are 3 enemies left!
Plus, it's not like in, I would have fought these enemies had they, given us items. But they don't give us items. As opposed to in Reload where they do. They give us items for, why did I do this? I should have, forward, but... yeah, the fights don't give you the same amount of items. Well, they only give you items when you have they only give you items when you have If you fight them in the thing, they can give you an item, but they used to give you other stuff, like you would get guys on the next floor. They would give you items in general, but in this game I found the only time they will give us an item is if we've got the quest that is done for that, or if they or if they're one of the golden hands. Like if I fight them here, all I would get is money, which we don't need, bonus which we don't need, nothing, or there's no point in me fighting the enemies in a chance I can get items that I already don't need because we've got the best got the best weapons possible. You only get weapons from the only get weapons. Or 262, and then I think it's 265 is when we reach Nyx. Tartarus top floor. So technically we're on the top floor now, but I think you have to go a few floors higher or just to reach where Nyx is. Just as you expected, Takaya is waiting for you.
Is the top of Tartarus past here?
Indeed.
Then let us through.
I am not standing in your way. I take it you have defeated Jin. You are quite troublesome. What is it that you seek? These are your final moments. The end is nigh.
Sorry, but we're not gonna let that happen.
You are merely wasting your energy. Why not celebrate this wonderful moment? What better way could you spend your final moments together?
Will you shut up already?
My life was stolen from me, and in its place I was given a power I never asked for. And so, I learned that the future is only a delusion. Only by striving to live every moment to its fullest can the soul truly be satisfied. That is why we welcome this glorious revelation, to shine a light upon this darkened world.
You're so full of shit! I'm not dying so you can have a friggin' nightlight!
This is not merely my desire. There are many who have also gathered to rejoice in her arrival.
That's just because all these weird things have been happening.
That is untrue. Who is responsible for reviving Nyx? Can a single person boast of this great accomplishment? You all worked tirelessly to prevent it, and yet in doing so, you unwittingly aided in her coming. So you see, this is not just my will. It is the will of all people. Man cannot face death without first finding meaning in life. But the world has realized that any meaning in life was lost long ago. Nyx has come because humanity has cried out for her salvation.
That can't be!
I don't believe you! Who would ever wish for Nyx to come?
And yet, there is truth in what he says. I guess. To live a still life, never searching for one's purpose, going into a still death, to avoid pain above all. I don't know if this can be called right or wrong. But as for myself, I wouldn't want to live that way. I want to live for a reason, and to live for others. That's why I came all this way. That, for me, is what it is to live.
We are not alone. What is impossible for one becomes feasible with the help of one's friends. You lack such things. Thus, the coming demise appears as salvation to you. In choosing solitude over bonds with others, you are limited by your own abilities. We have no such limits.
What utter foolishness. Those who rush into battle where death is certain are denying the demise. Very well then. If you insist on proving the superiority of your way, I shall do the same. But whatever the outcome, your actions are pointless. Nyx's advent is but moments away!
I do like this voice actor. I'm not sure who plays him. He sounds familiar though. Sounds like something that I've probably heard before, but I just that familiar with voice actors. At least like this game came out like 16 years ago, so it would have been some of the people would probably be a little bit different to what's around now.
You needn't hurry. The moment we await is predestined.
I just feel like I've heard him in something.
It's only a matter of time.
Please be careful. I sense even greater power than before.
Yes, but is the greater power in comparison to our... Also, they give us an automatic heal as well. Is the greater power comparable to what we're about to do? Because we're doing like 3k damage every turn. Even like... He's doing like 600 damage. Not sure what level they're supposed to be when we fight them.
Salvation!
He's gonna do Mind Charge, but he's not even gonna be able to get a move off. I don't think. If it's like the last time, I better get a move off. Half his health done right there.
Mortals. We cannot change our fate.
So unlike the reload battle,
You would be foolish to deny it.
it's not forcing us through the phases. Because I remember that happened as well. I was fighting and I was fighting them and I used stuff that they normally wouldn't have, and it didn't. The fight's over, right? 1500. Yeah, that was one thing that was happening. It was like in segmented
How can you summon
things so he could do his monologues and
even in the
stuff.
face of death?
I guess it's happening here as well, but it's not forcing him to have a turn. Fight's over. Drop the God Fist on him. The Golden God Fist. Didn't even get to use our... Oh, actually, no, we did. Fight's over.
I have failed, haven't I? There is nothing more I can do. Now, kill me.
Are you scared?
What a peculiar question.
Now with Nyx, I know that it swaps between the phase. Well, it doesn't swap between the phases. It has different phases, but I don't know if
You
if
know
I do
nothing
a
of death if you think
if I
that it is
decrease its
something to
defense or
fear.
something, for example, does it stick the whole time, or does it refresh?
What do you mean?
Does it refresh the like every time we deplete one of them down, it just starts off as a new
You
phase?
fear it, because you do not understand it. I will not explain to you any further.
There's no honor in taking the life of someone who can't move. You will live to see if what you wished for comes true or not.
Yeah, lie there and repent for what you've done.
You are all so odd.
Everyone's looking out beyond the stairway.
We're finally here. Up ahead is the top of Tartarus. The promised place Ryoji spoke of. Let's regroup for the final battle.
Takaya is just laying there. Seems to be unconscious. And yeah, well, we're already, good to go. Okay, so now there's a teleporter, so go back. Again, tell me that it's the point of no return, but then have the, thing there. I don't know why they do that. I guess they mean that technically the point of no return would mean, like, to do whatever you want to do would be before you get to enter Tartarus. That's essentially your point of no return. But then in terms of the point of no return within Tartarus, it's probably going to be like here. Because I think at this point you wouldn't have access. Once you've gone and started fighting the bosses, I think you lose access to the. Once you fought the final boss, you lose access to your, you lose access to the compendium and stuff, so... Like, this point here would be, the peak of Tartarus, when we enter here, would be the point of no return where you can't, go on any further. The majority of the content. Tartarus' peak.
We finally reached the top.
Hey, look at the sky! The moon's warped! Something's coming!
Is it Nyx?
I can sense it even without my persona. This is the first time that's ever happened.
Alright, there it is.
You. Huh? Ryoji-kun?
That was my name for a time. I didn't mind it.
What's going on? Wait, are you?
I am merely a harbinger of the fall. Though it would be more correct to say, that is what I once was. There is no longer a distinction to be made between Nyx and myself.
Is that so? Well, regardless, I don't regret my decision. I'll defeat you no matter what you are.
I see. Then you must already know. What people fear most, what they try to ignore. That is what I am.
We know that already.
Yeah, everyone does.
It's the one certainty for all living things.
Then you must also understand that it is futile to resist. Will you still face me? There must be trembling in your hearts.
Yeah, of course I'm scared. But who cares about that right now? I got too much to live for.
I'm not gonna live in fear anymore.
being really alive means not turning away from death. So I won't turn and cower. Not even to you! I will stop you, even if I must sacrifice myself to do so. I do this of my own choice.
I see.
Get ready, everyone! Nyx, she's coming! I'm also sensing multiple shadows approaching from the lower floors.
Standby team, intercept those shadows. This is the final battle. Failure is not an option.
Alright, time to begin the boss fight. Let's get things going, man. Alright, I'm gonna test to see if the buffs carry over for each fight, or if it's
Let's win this!
to do
I
each
know
time.
we can do it!
Do mind charge first, obviously. It's the big fight, but probably the only way that I can take damage is if it's almighty. See how much damage we do against Nyx. Also, this music is the final boss music is really good. Doing like 600 damage.
I cannot lose.
The moment man devoured the fruit of knowledge, he sealed his fate.
Yeah, I do like I do like the final boss music.
Entrusting his future to the cause,
and we'll hear it for a bit because of
clings to a dim hope.
all these like phases.
Yes, the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Attaining one's dream requires a stern will and unfailing determination. Eternity awaits.
Even more damage there than before. Does this carry over? Okay. The good thing is that the stat debuffs and stuff carry over, because I consider Nyx the same enemy, just adapting it.
I cannot lose.
It gets more.
Nyx's Arcana changed to the Magician? Be careful, its properties have changed.
Go! Get mind charge. I'm not gonna buff my defenses because I don't think I need it.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. The silent voice within one's heart whispers the most profound wisdom. Eternity awaits.
I cannot lose.
the
properties again.
gimmick here is every time he does an attack, it's like he does the single target. Like they did Argidyne first, then he did more Argidyne. So he does single target, then multi-target. So we will have to be careful when it comes to the death one, but we have plenty of homunculus left over in case happens.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Celebrate life's grandeur, its brilliance, its magnificence. Eternity awaits.
Something about Nyx keeps changing. I won't lose.
Fucking. I also can't see what something on this. You might be weak to fizz. I'm gonna wait till it's, I guess it's next turn before we rebuff the thing.
I cannot lose.
That way everyone loses their attack. Oh, that's why. Fuck, because of weak. It's good against. Good against win. Do the buff on next turn, that way everyone can get the
I won't miss.
When I first heard this music, like around this point, it sounded like something from Kingdom Hearts when I first heard it. Oh, well, he's nearly dead. I should probably just not waste it on. The next phase. Oh wait, we can then do Morning Star on the next. Wasted.
Only courage in the face of doubt can lead one to the answer. Eternity awaits.
I won't lose.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. It is indeed a precious gift to understand the forces that guide oneself. Eternity awaits.
I won't lose.
We're doing even more damage than before. So Nyx is supposed to be, I think, Nyx is supposed to be way, I think some are just weaker than others. Some forms are weaker than others. Should need a buff anyway.
Persona!
Anything I really need to keep an eye on is like the health. That as well. Might be attacked as well. Yeah, that's starting to that actually helps us. Eventually I'll have to heal like this, but they can heal itself.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. There is both joy and wonder in coming to understand another. Eternity awaits.
Every couple of minutes we get through a form change, I guess. I should have waited, but not but should attack anyway. Supposed to wait the next turn. Supposed to wait until the next turn, that way that we get the buff. Every now and then we're gonna get hit with an almighty attack that's not gonna do a whole lot because we're so high level. One phase without it.
Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. One of life's greatest blessings is the freedom to pursue one's goals. Eternity awaits.
We're at phase 7 right now. This is 13 phases, so we're halfway through the boss fight.
I won't lose.
Now we do attack.
I cannot lose.
Next time we do, Now you've done charge. But we wasted it because, we blocked pretty much everything except Almighty.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. To find the one true path, one must seek guidance amidst uncertainty.
Like, technically, if I wanted to, I could just use the Armageddon spell, which does 9999 damage. It would kill, like, 8 phases straight away, but... I can only do it on my turn anyway. If I'm gonna do that, I may as well just, like, buff and debuff. It's gonna swap 2 our turns anyway.
I cannot lose.
You can't crit Nyx. Okay, this is where it's gonna be, depending on who he targets with, the death moves, like, that will make a difference. We can still endure, some of those moves.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. It requires great courage to look at oneself honestly and forge one's own path. Eternity awaits.
Plat. We don't need to worry about the World's Hand here. Attacking crit. Wait. Converted back. That's my next turn, so. If you're gonna keep targeting me with the dark attacks, like you're wasting your time. Don't know what it is. Like I don't have any. He's targeting me solely for these attacks. Wind didn't work, so.
Take this!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Alongside time exists fate, the bearer of cruelty. Eternity awaits.
Great. You've changed, so I think we can buff everyone's attack now.
I cannot lose.
Oh, wait, it's already in effect. Did I already... Oh, she ran out. I don't know what happened there. I thought Okay. I think I buffed the one it's supposed to do crit rate. Yeah, attack reverts this turn. I've still got both stuff. I put it on God's hand.
The Arcana is the means.
Yeah, we're doing less damage. Like I'm doing 1622 with all the buffs on, but it's still wiping out the entirety of its health bar.
Eternity awaits.
I won't lose.
Persona!
I cannot lose. Defense weakened. Please be careful. I can't lose. Persona!
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. In the face of disaster lies opportunity for renewal. Eternity awaits.
Going pretty well. Going pretty well. We're down to one more. Okay.
The moment man devoured the fruit of knowledge, he sealed his fate. Entrusting his future to the cards, man clings to a dim hope. Yet the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Beyond the beaten path lies the absolute end. It matters not who you are. Death awaits you. Eternity awaits.
Should be the last one, I think, from 13, which is the death one. Pretty much gonna get by this without having to heal or anything. You can see it's now doing a lot less damage.
Please, be careful!
This is supposed to be the final form.
I sense death. Nyx's true Arcana is death. Igus has taken heavy damage. I won't lose. Defense weakened. Please be careful. Igus has taken heavy damage. I cannot lose.
You cannot avoid death. To live is to die. They are one and the same. It's useless.
Moonless Gown, whatever that is. I do not know what that does. I also, went too early again on the...
Wait! Something strange about Nyx! I have a bad feeling about this. It's definitely up to something. Have everyone hold their attacks. It's too dangerous right now.
Alright, I'm gonna do that just in case. Telling me not to do any attacks, so it might absorb them. If that's the case, I'm just gonna defend, because I have no clue what this is.
Igus has taken heavy damage.
Let's have her buff defenses just in case.
Lose.
Why is it telling me to hold my attacks for now, and then yet we're not, it's not doing anything. Listening to the game. Let's see how much damage this does. I can't help her.
Heavy damage.
That Miller's Gown was just, I guess, maybe if we do attacks to it, it does something that I just use time to buff, I guess.
It's useless.
And I'm just gonna listen to what it says if it's not shouldn't be in danger of dying. This life's over now, so that should mean that we can just do attacks and we'll be, we'll good. That should be the end of it. That's all I think that's all 13.
Did we do it?
Such a pity. You understand fate, yet you still fight against it with all of your will. If more people were like you, then perhaps the fall could have been prevented. But it's too late now.
The moon! What is that? Ryoji-kun's being swallowed up by the moon! Wait, no, that's not it! Is the moon getting closer?
Wait just a second here. Is the moon itself Nyx?
Soon. It will soon descend upon us all.
Okay, meanwhile at Tatsumi Port Island.
Huh?
I thought I was...
The dark hour is yet to end. The people's transmogrifications are wearing off.
Whoa, what the hell is that? What's that awful-looking tower doing there?
Never mind that. Look at the moon. Am I crazy? Or is it getting closer? It's falling out of the sky.
Amazing! Look at the moon! This is incredible! The end of the world's really come! It's here at last!
Run! It's a monster!
It's the end! The world is ending!
No, no! This is all a dream! If I can just wake up!
Countless yells and screams fill the city. All hell is broken loose. Also, we got another bot in the
Okay.
thing.
Gotta stay
One of
calm.
those generic bots again. I mean, I don't know those anyway.
Just like Fuka was when she saved me. I'm the one who said we'll always be connected. That's how I know you're still hanging in there, Fuka. I'm scared as hell right now.
Christopher Gaming, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone in from their stream. Everyone's doing well. We are at the end game of this. We are very, very close to finishing the game. Thank you very much for the raid. I am Plat. I am focusing on trying to get
Right, Fuka?
what is it? Platinum Trophy for this, which we can't get the Platinum Trophy this time around, but we are coming very, very close to completing it. We just beat the final boss. In the Pandemonium in the city, so now we're getting a bunch of scenes, and well, but thank you for coming in, stopping by,
Something's
and
coming from the moon!
raid as well. Greatly appreciated. Currently trying to complete this game for the first time. The well, Portable I completed, not
What is
I've already
this?
completed Reload.
It's like something crushing me.
Hope that your stream went well. What were you playing?
This is nothing.
How marvelous. I cannot believe the moment has finally arrived.
Oh, you've yet to beat this? If you've yet to beat this, it might be a bad time. I know that you just rated and all, but, I haven't heard of that game, Wuthering Waves, before. Yeah, this is, I wouldn't say that I'm a master at getting platinum trophies. I have a lot, but, I also,
You bastard!
Will be patient no longer.
we'll try and see what we can do.
Can't you see that? Why continue to struggle?
This is the end of the game, though,
Never
so
give
that's,
up.
yeah.
Never.
If only I was the best, but,
Will disappear.
there's a lot of people that are much better at, getting platinum trophies than I am.
Jin.
I greatly appreciate the support and the raid as well.
Why? What good will it do to rise up? Give in.
Are you good at not paying attention? Well, then that's fine.
I'm not backing down!
My mind's made up. I'm in this to the end.
Ken!
Yeah, I've played Reload and finished that, so that's been that I did that a couple of months ago.
Damn!
This will be like our first playthrough of Audible finished today, and then I can start the
I refuse to submit.
MC playthrough some other time. But I'm looking forward to seeing the differences. Our week's going pretty well. Outside of me needing to change my streaming software within the next week because Switch Studio is going away, I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, Persona 5 is my Persona 5 Royal is my favorite game of all time. So yeah, I love these games as well. Persona 5 is what got me into these games. And then I love everything from Persona 5. All of the games. And I really like it as well. Yeah, I'll try and stay as spoiler-free as possible. Thank you for the look, and thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciate everything.
There's no need to worry. This isn't the afterlife. You're still alive.
Thank you so much for the raid, everyone stopping by. Yeah, as I was saying before, I need to change my streaming software within the next week. If I don't change it within the next week, it's gonna go. Twitch Studio's gonna go away. So I am gonna swap to.
How the strength of
I
your
am going to
sustenance
stop
will
to.
determine your potential.
I am going to stop. Having to switch over to OBS.
Listen. Can you hear the many voices?
But yeah, Persona 5 Royal is my favorite game of all time, so I
Each
absolutely
one's
love that.
power is limited.
I'm looking
Yet
forward to
they
playing 4
all
Golden when I
reach
get around
out
to this.
you.
When I get around to that, I should say. I think they're remaking some other Persona games
Can
as
you
well,
feel
which is
that?
nice.
Close your eyes and listen carefully. Their voices may be faint, but certainly you hear them.
This mess of energy is gathering. Powerful emotions of your friends and loved ones are flowing into your heart. Let's have you. Okay, this is usually this would be voiced in Reload. It's voiced, but the social links aren't voiced, so I'll always have your back. All I can do right now is pray. Whatever it is, man, I know you can do it. You're facing a difficult task, but I truly believe that you can overcome any obstacle. Something frightful's going on. We won't give up. Right, dear Nathan-chan. I wouldn't want to lose hope. Something crazy's going on here, but I know you're out there doing all you can. I won't lose my cool either. You taught me that. So this scene here, I think, only is determined if you get all the social links, which is what we did. So, because you gave me hope, I'll be alright. Please hang in there. But God, this can't be happening. I wish I could talk to him and calm myself down. Don't even know what he looks like, but I hope he's okay. He has to be. I can feel it. It's good I know you're trying to stay focused. But there, when I needed you, I hope I can do the same. Anything good? Can you believe what's going on? And you must be doing everything you can, so I will too. Everyone else is scared, but not me. Show me how to be tough. I won't give up. Nathan-sama, how are you doing? I hope you are okay. I like how some of these social links aren't even in the country right now, and it's implied that this is only happening in Japan. So, because of that being the case, how are they all able to contact us and stuff as well? What on earth made me think of you at a time like this? Well, I suppose you did teach me a thing or two about loyalty. Must be fighting the good fight right about now. Oh, you taught me that running away never solves nothing. I'm here for you, kid. Take on any challenge that comes in my way, without complaining about it. Taught me that. Nathan, I bet you're fighting right now too, huh? Save me, Nathan, I was so blind before. Well, you've got things under control, right? You always do. No, I'm not the only one who suffered. You've endured a lot too. You can't just give up. Taught me that.
Can you hear them?
Now we get Eagle talking again.
These
What an absent
are the
voices.
voices of hope that wish to help you. Separately, they are weak, but together, they will bring about a great change in you.
I've loved the journey on this game.
Now is the
It's
time
been really, really
to
good.
draw on the true
There's actually
strength
some
of the
things that I
bonds you have
think...
forged.
There's some things in this game that I think were done better than in, well, when I say this game, I mean, like, 3 in general. I think there's some things in Persona 3 games that
dreamed of seeing
done
you
better
with
than
my
in
own
Persona
eyes.
5. But overall, I would say that 5 is more consistent for what I was looking for.
This is indeed a surprise. Behold, the last power you and I shall unveil. It is the power to bring about a new beginning, or the ultimate end. It may be possible now with this newfound power. You may be able to defeat the one who cannot be defeated. What you have in your hands is the power of the universe. Nothing is outside the realm of possibility for you now.
Okay, through the strength of the bonds you formed, you obtained the universe.
We will soon.
Sounds
reach our
really, that
destination.
sounds really strong. I don't remember them using those words in the previous game.
It seems that in addition to death, fate
The
has
universe
also
just
dealt
sound...
The
sounds
wild card.
like really, really strong.
You
Like
must accept
I didn't
your
realize we reached
destiny.
that level of power.
Our contract has been fulfilled. I have completed my role as well.
Would have been cool if they said the world or something like that, because that is an Arcana card, so I don't think the universe is an Arcana.
You were truly
Maybe, but I'm not
a
actually entirely sure.
remarkable guest.
Still not finished yet. We have we've beaten only one form. We have to beat the next scripted form or whatever it is. And we have to beat that. Yeah, this game was made in 2008, I think it was, for the PSP, so we're not going to get really cool-looking cutscenes like we did in Reload, but again, these still work. Under the intense waves of power from the falling moon that are crushing your friends. Everyone is fighting it with all their might. But
How can you move?
what it feels light.
Wait, you gonna go alone?
Don't go! No way. Why?
Damn it! Why the hell can't we stand up?
Wait. Please. We've been through too much together.
Damn it!
I said wait! Come back! You idiot!
You began to float toward the coruscating pool of power in the sky, into Nyx. So this is again, same thing like last time. This is kind of cool. They actually had a. Obviously, it's a. Actually, no, it is a 3D model, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I think it is. I was gonna say it looks pretty cool. Of this. And we're nearly at the end. Alright, so from what I remember, this is scripted. Like, we're always gonna take, we're always gonna take 9999 damage, and then on top of that, we're going to then take
my life if you must.
This is always going to be scripted to play out the way that this goes. Typically, I think this is how all of the fights go, don't they? You fight the major boss, and then after beating it, you just have like a scripted cutscene. Everything's scripted. You get to hear the good music as well.
He's going to face it all by himself.
No, he's not alone! I won't let him die!
I won't allow this world to be destroyed.
Alright, let's do this.
That was nice that they had that there as well. Because of, Oh, okay, now we can't just attack. Okay, so now we have skill. So Great Seal, 999 HP, unleashes the power within you to seal Nyx. Let's do this. Alright, I think that's like the last action that you last fighting action that you Right, actually, that's... There it is.
Where are we?
I'm not gonna get the platinum because we have to play as the female main character in a second playthrough, but that's all of the trophies outside of that.
Did Nyx create this place? Or was it him?
So if this is like 5 and reload and stuff, we
Is he alright, Fuka?
be able to go
What
and
happened?
talk with all of our confidant social links and stuff.
Everything was engulfed by a bright light.
Or we have to like wrap
I
everything up
don't
with the
sense
credits
him.
and stuff. I'm trying to be a bit quiet because I want to
Don't tell me.
let's just play out as well, so that's probably why I'm not talking as much.
No, that can't be. Try again. He can't be the only one. You gotta be kidding me.
Damn it! Not again!
We all decided to put our lives on the line. In fact, we came here knowing we would most likely die.
How could I be so powerless? This is what I was trying to prevent.
You're there, aren't you? I know you are. I refuse to believe that you're gone. Answer me! I know you can hear me!
We're here. Please let us hear your voice.
Everyone is desperately calling out to you. See, when we did this in Reload, you got the actual cutscene, so you could see everyone moving around and stuff, I think it was, but because it's here, it's a little bit... I'm assuming everything still ends the same, it's, again,
Don't worry.
from the majority of the... I think outside of... In terms of all the story content, I think I only one thing changed that I
That
noticed.
voice.
And it was like, it was like a...
I
It was
will
one of
sleep
those
once
changes
again.
for the, what do they call it? Is it like adapting for modern audiences? I think that's what they mean when they make a change like that, where it's like,
Normal days will return to this universe for you. And for him.
how certain, like, jokes and, like, scenes haven't aged as well. So I think that's the only time that I noticed a change with this game. In the story sections, anyway.
He's found the answer to life's greatest question.
Which I do understand, why they changed it from this to, in Reload.
It just happened a bit sooner than it will for the rest of you.
Life's greatest question.
I guess you'll find the answer one day as well. You too are a precious living thing. You just need to realize how the bonds of friendship have changed you.
I also don't know what it is, with days that I complete, because when I completed Reload, the day that I completed Reload, I got, like, a bunch of,
The bonds of friendship.
the day when I completed Reload, I got a bunch of viewers, and then now today, I've had, like, a raid, and several other, like, things. It just seems so, it's
The dark hour will soon vanish.
like every
from
time
this
I get to a
world.
finale of the, of a Persona game, We always have a
All will truly be relinquished to
bigger
its
spike in
dominion,
my
and the legacy of life
viewership.
will
I find that
continue.
kind of weird.
Congratulations. You have the miracle you sought. We shall meet again someday.
Where is this? Huh? The entrance to Tartarus? When did we... Wait, look!
Hey, check out Tartarus.
It's disintegrating, disappearing into the sky.
There'll be a lot of reading that I have to do once we revisit all the social links, outside of the ones that are main characters. I have to read those anyway. So they're not voiced in this. Social links aren't voiced in this game, but they are completely voiced in Reload, so that made things a little bit more interesting, but
At last. The school's finally gonna be back to normal.
It's over.
Look! He came back! Thank goodness!
You sure took your time. You were really stringing us along there, honestly.
You scared me. I thought we might not ever see you again.
Guys, come on. This isn't something we should be crying about.
Look who's talking.
Finally, the gang's all here.
I am very much interested in playing for Golden. That's going to be really fun, I think. I think that's going to be really fun to play. I haven't played... in the case of Persona 5, I've already played like all of the games for that. In the case of this, I've already played Reload, so my first ends of this game are essentially like Reload. But with 4 Golden, I've not played that at all. These are running down Aigis' eyes, despite the fact that she's a robot.
They won't
I have not
stop.
played 4 Golden whatsoever, so
It's most
that's going to be like a
unusual.
completely... It'll be like a completely fresh experience, similar to what Reload was. In the midst of your warm welcome back, the Dark Hour is quietly coming to an end. I also need to play Arena Ultimax, the fighting game. This time never to return. Although I would have had to have played this and 4 before that anyway, so I do intend to play that at some point too, the fighting game. Battles ended by an unexpected miracle. The world was saved from the fall. Peace was restored. Resumed their busy lives. No one remembered anything about the extraordinary turn of events. So, the season changed. Okay. All the way to March the 3rd. Usually these games end in April? Freaking high school, school gates.
Yo! Damn, it's cold. But of course, you never miss a day of school. Man, can you believe this year's already over? We're practically seniors now. Just one more year. You think anything interesting will happen?
I don't know.
Well, seeing the current seniors makes me wonder. Seems like all they frickin' do is study. Talk about boring. Is that gonna be us next year? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Hey, is that girl looking at us? Dude, she's pretty cute.
Oh, right,
How
yeah.
come I never noticed
the
her
Chidori
before?
thing. Remember we reset the thing?
What are you talking about? She lives in the same dorm as us.
Seriously? What's her name then?
I don't know.
So then why are you giving me a hard time? Anyway, it's always crazy in the dorms this time of year, with so many people coming and going. Oh yeah, did you hear? Akihiko-senpai's moving out. You know, the captain of the boxing team.
I know who he is, but I haven't really talked to him. Of course, all the graduates are leaving, even Kirijo-senpai.
Miss Student Council President. She's in our dorm too, huh?
I need to remember when we get the, when I get a chance to move around freely to sync the trophies up, because I have had some issues where,
Man, what's up with that girl?
I have had some issues where the trophies have not,
Hey there! Are you looking at us?
that have, like, unlocked and
Is something
in
wrong?
other games, so I don't want to risk anything like that happening.
It's nothing.
I'll wait till we have a chance
She
to have
looks
free
kinda
movement and
depressed,
stuff.
doesn't she? Wait, do you think she might be interested in one of us?
I doubt it.
Ouch, that hurts. By the way, Yucatan. Never mind, forget it.
Aw, come on now, don't give me that.
Well, do you remember how we became friends? I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I was just thinking.
Well, it's not like we're best friends or anything, so I guess it just kinda happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
It is kinda weird, actually, now that I think about it. But I can't really explain why. Anyway, that girl.
Oh, crap!
Let's go more peacefully with that incident. I think what happens is, like, I can't remember what they said. Did they say that... What were the choices again at the end? It was like you spare and then you have to go and thing, or... I think they still forget what happens or something like that. I think that might have been what it was. Alright, we have a free time to be able to think up. So there should only be one more trophy left. Technically two, but... yeah, so defeated Nyx Avatar and defeated Nyx. It's basically the same thing. So there's 20 minutes of stuff in between fighting both fights. So the only thing left is, beat the game with each protagonist. So we do have to do a second playthrough with, the female, main character. Well, female protagonist, I should say. And then, we'd have the trophy for that. For us. But we still have a lot of things we can do before we, like, get to the end. First of all, let's save so that I don't lose my progress. Last time I saved was before we entered the final fight. Okay, so, yeah, now we're back to, as if we've just started the game. So we can't access any stuff that we normally would see. Let's go ahead and talk to everybody then. So if it's like last time, we should be able to go around all of the... Should be able to go around to every social link and talk to them, and then that will give us a little bit of a closure to the thing. No matter what people say, a lot happened this year. Nothing is coming to mind, but I know we did something huge. Weird, how could I forget something so important? And I'm getting a headache. Dude, what the hell did we do this whole year? Sorry, I was just thinking about you. Can we go somewhere else? Okay, so I think since we got... Junpei is not a social link, so he's not getting anything. So this should play out the same way as it does with the other. Okay, you don't look so good. This should be voiced, I would think. Oh, it's actually not. Sorry for calling you out here. I have a little favor to ask. Well, his eyes are cast down as if hesitating. My mum. I want you to meet her. Hey, that's not what I meant. I promised to visit my mum, but I'm still kind of scared. If I see her, I might end up saying some really nasty things. If we end up hurting each other even more. I don't want to hurt her feelings. I haven't sorted all this out inside. I think I do want to see her. So I thought it would be great if you could be there with me. You don't have anything to say, really. Well, I'll feel more confident just by having you around. I feel like I can clear the air with my mum if you come with me. If it's not too much trouble, how about it? It sounds good to me. Okay. Really? Thanks. I'll work right now. I've been putting this off for so long. Sorry my family is such a pain. Hey, so... what you're thinking? Couldn't I have gone out with someone with fewer problems? You got that right, I wanted to go out with you. I mean... That's weird when you come right out and say it like that. I was just joking. For my spring break. Why so fast? Already seniors. End of the year we'll graduate and go to college, then start a career. Wow, it's hard to imagine. Do you think we'll still be together then? Of course. I think so too. Well, let's talk about the near future then. About going somewhere over spring break. I think we could go to Destinyland. But just the two of us, okay? But not invite anyone else. Like if we stay the night and stuff. One thing that I'm not sure about, I know that Persona 4 Arena has Persona 3 characters in it. I don't think Persona 3... Obviously we have the Answer DLC coming, and there was Fez, but I think Fez is a similar thing to this game. I don't think Persona 3 got its own spin-off title, like, when I say its own spin-off title, I mean like a game that's not, like a Arena or Strikers. I don't think it got its own version. I don't think that it did. I wonder if anyone else at the dorms would realize both went away for a night. Embarrassing thought. More about it later. Don't forget to leave some time free during spring break. I was hoping that these would have been voiced because of them being for Yukari. Maybe we actually just start up here. That's ended up doing great. I'm gonna need to try and remember where everybody is. Well, so to go to a 4-year college, I think it's true that you need a good education in life. That doesn't mean I've given up. Get into the fashion industry, even if I have to take a part-time job or something like that. Oh, we can talk to the teacher as well. Nice. Andre Laurent Jean Giraud. That's too long. Summarized name should be simple and short. This letter is for you. It's all in hiragana. It's not yours. Could you give it to whoever it's for? From Andre. Whatever, I can't remember these long foreign names. When he was in my class, we just called him Bebe. Letter from Mr. Ono. Okay, now I've got to put on my really bad French accent. It's not really French, it's like 3 different accents. Very good. Just to talk like Bebe for this one segment. Since his name is listed as Andre Laurent Jean Giraud. From Bebe, you open the envelope. Hello, Nathan Summers, this is Bebe. Bebe's halting words line the pages. Picture Bebe's smiling face. The kanji is difficult for me, so I'm sorry this is all in the hiragana. I learned a lot in Japan, but Bebe is still not that good. I write this for the dictionary. Bebe showed Uncle Zikamono he had so much praise for it. He said that Japan's a great country. Baby is so happy to hear this. I'm trying to also do it like he would talk as well, but obviously not as good. So I tell Uncle that I want to go back to the Japan. Tell him so many times. Say okay. But since Bebe's joy through his words. But Bebe decided not to go back. Sorry, Nathan-sama. I said I'd come back, but this is a lie. Bebe didn't know. My aunt wasn't the only one who helped me study abroad. Uncle, relatives, neighbors, many people helped. They all wanted me to go back. They said we will help pay for it. But my uncle is sad that my aunt died. Bebe cannot enjoy Japan while uncle is grief. I also don't know why it sounds like he's talking in is it third person or first person? When you mention your own name, but you mention instead of I can't remember if that's third person or first person. He's not talking, but that's what he's doing. I'm noticing that. Bebe cannot take everyone's money for his own fun. Something about Japan can be done in France too. That's why Bebe will stay in France. When Bebe is strong enough on his own, then I will come to Japan again. Bebe's handwriting has left an impression in the paper. He seems very determined. Bebe thought about how fun it is to make clothes with Nathan-sama and entered the School of Fashion. They made a clothes for the school contest. Bebe won first prize. And named these clothes that won first place. Nathan, a very wonderful name. It is the name Bebe likes. Han and France, Nathan-sama and Bebe. They are far apart. But I'll always be close. Even if you can't see me, that will not change. Every day was fun. A lot. I wish I can see you again someday. My precious friend, Nathan-sama, Bebe. Words near the end are blurred. He was, crying. Also, it's sending me to the rooftop every time I have to go and redo this. I don't know why. Why am I getting constantly sent to the rooftop? We just find what we're looking for and then... Hey Nathan, are you leaving now? At least I want to. But I've got to go somewhere. Tell you, but don't laugh, okay? Going to the public library. Honestly, I hardly ever read in the school library. Studying sports medicine, so I really don't have time today. But since we're here together, why don't we talk for a while? Want to walk with me to the entrance at least? I've got to try and remember I've got to try and remember every single confidant and where they are placed so I don't forget one. Oh, I'll be going now. Up to you. Yeah, thanks. Remember what I told you before about finding my dream? Never had anything like that until now, so I'd been slacking off. Honestly, my grades suck. It's tough to get them back up. That's why I need to try hard. I just want to go have fun with you. Cross my heart. I want to be with you. And I kind of want you to feel too. I don't want to feel you too. So I gotta be patient. That's what I keep telling myself. I want to take my dream into my own hands. Stand next to you with my head held high. I'll walk alongside you. You just watch. I'll charm the pants off you. Fall in love with me all over again. Just kidding. Do you really need to be patient? You know what? You know that saying, beer tastes better after an honest day's work, right? That's just what I mean. Be patient now, cool off for a while, then later on. Idiot. Look what you're making me say. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. See you later. Let's go out again sometime soon. Okay, it's just gonna keep sending me to all over the place. Gonna keep sending me all over the place. The 3rd of, sorry, 5th of March graduation. Gonna keep sending me all over the place, so I'll just walk to the nearest person and then just do their, You can still buy items. Which would you like to buy? can still buy items, but this is weird. You can still buy items, but you can't access the item menu. That's interesting. And we have 8 million yen. You don't look so good. Are you okay? Well, time flies. It's already March. Something I want to tell you. We'll still be able to talk to each other next year, but I want to say this while we're still both on the student council. I'm gonna quit the council. I'm just not going to apply next year. That cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. It may sound odd, but do you think this country is headed in the right direction? I mean... So the thing with Persona 5 is, a lot of that seems to be based around the government and things happening with that. Whereas with this, this game has not got as many government issues, if any, really, compared to the other game. Actually, kind of interesting that they haven't had that be a major concern. I think it's going to be fine, personally. I feel differently. You're an optimistic man, so maybe society looks different through your eyes. Around January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity. Society without a future. Many people out there, that's the reality. Thinking how we could change that. What it would take to change society. Maybe one influential person could start a revolution. Starting a revolution just because you have the power to do it creates more problems. The Nyxist incident tool. Realize how naive I had been. Now I think the best thing for society is more education. Things that each of us have to learn before going out into the world. What's needed most. So, you're becoming a teacher. Society is dictated by its people. If we improve the people's minds, society will be likewise improved. Aren't you gonna laugh at me? Say something like, you? A teacher? I laugh. I see. I'll do my best. I don't see why you should laugh at someone's dreams. Let them live their own dreams, and just because it's not something that you would pursue doesn't mean that it's something to be laughed at either. That's very important. It's very, very important to pursue your dreams. That's all I wanted to tell you. That, and to say thanks. Thanks to you that I reached this conclusion. This is actually really simple to solve. How's it you? Okay, don't mind, but you were going out with Yuko, huh? She's been pretty energetic, but all because of you? Last time, she had this huge book about knees. She was trying to figure out which muscle was where. Really tickled. Come she can't practice that stuff on you, dude. Oh, she's a great girl. Don't let her down, okay, man? Now, why did I just say that? Hey, I told you about something. Just heard back from the hospital about my knee. Bolts are in. And it's 100% healed. Said I can keep doing kendo. Dude, I was so happy. I almost broke the doctor's back. I hugged him so hard. Thinking about it now, I kept hiding the pain in my knee. Get goosebumps, man. Pushing myself too hard, trying to catch up to you, and I got pissed off. Nothing seemed to go right. Went too far again, shot my knee all to hell. And I was acting like a little kid. Thought so, anyway. Kept saying it was all for my nephew, but it was just my pride. And I got you, guys on the team, and the parents worried for nothing. Man, I was such a baby. Don't worry about it. Like, it's water under the bridge now. Thanks, man. At least I finally stepped out of it, even if it took me long enough. Thanks, Nathan. I couldn't have done it if you hadn't been there. I swear right here, right now, that I'm gonna do better next year. I'm gonna jump to conclusions like that. I'm gonna listen to people. It's hard for me, but that's about it. I want to tell you first. Now I'm gonna head to the faculty office and tell everyone there. Then tell the team. Are you alright? You look kind of tired. Go get some rest, man. Health is the most important thing, right? Still signed up for the spring tournament. If you slack off, man, I'm gonna leave you in the dust. Later. Okay. Where do we start from now? Let's just go from the top, because there's a lot of people in the school. A lot of people in the school that we need to talk with. Nathan, I was just looking for you. This came for you from Mamoru. But this school is sorry he's gone. But it's good news for us, because now there's nothing between us and total victory. See you around. Received a letter from Mamoru. You open the letter. And back to the rooftop again. How are things, Nathan? I never knew your address, so I'm sending this to your school. Mamoru's firm handwriting fills the page. To Mamoru's face. So one thing that they did do in Reload is, when the character was there, it was like a silhouette kind of thing, I think they did, for Reload, which was pretty cool that they were actually able to do that. Here they kind of just do this. Doing good. Starting to get used to the job too. What I really wanted to talk to you about was Kendo. Before I had totally given up on the idea of continuing Kendo. Even so, part of me still didn't want to let it go. I had to do it. Kendo was my whole life. Mamoru's wry smile. Just the plant manager realized what's up. He's helping me out. We're gonna make a Kendo team. Well, I call it a team, but it's really just a few guys at the factory. Practice after work, sometimes on our days off. The other day, we did endurance swimming at Lake Biwa. We've even climbed Mount Hiei. We don't have fancy equipment like before, so it's not as efficient, but I am enjoying myself. Most of the guys are just in it for fun. We don't do much serious training, but this is a good handicap for me. How about you? You still at it, right? Or you're gonna keep getting better and better. I'm almost as anxious for you to improve as I used to be about myself. Strange feeling. But hey, Nathan. One day, you and I are gonna go at it again. This time, it'll be my turn to be your rival and get things going. Feels nice, having a goal. I can't believe I had forgotten what that was like. Oh yeah, my mom's getting better. She's in a sanatorium with fresh air and good doctors. Relatives and friends come by the house, so my brothers are well taken care of too. Things going great these days. I think I'm able to take care of the people who matter to me. Really fulfilling. Thanks to you, that it all come together. So thanks, man. Can't wait to see you again. Nathan, better be ready. Letter ends there. That is, one. Now we are gonna head to, again, back to the faculty office. For the school, I'll just go through all the areas, at least once, just to make sure that I've covered all my ground. What's the matter? You don't look well. I'm gonna get some rest, Nathan. My apologies, I meant of course. If you don't mind, can we go somewhere to talk? I have some business to take care of later on. But I want to be with you until then. Sure. Go to the student council room, then. I'd like to see it once more before I graduate. I believe the good thing is that certain characters disappear once we've already talked to them. So, I don't need to re-talk them again. That might be important to remember. Kikukin High School Student Council room. Some brings up memories. Only away for a little while due to the exams. The results haven't been posted yet, but I don't have any doubts that I passed. This spring, I'll formally become a university student. This will be the last chance to see the view from here. Don't have much time today. All the members of the head family are gathering for a briefing session. The Rijo group looks strong right now, but it's actually very frail. Collapse at any time. Must stay strong. Her seems a little tired. Don't strain yourself. Right, resting is as important as work. This is our only chance. I've accepted that I must make sacrifices. Tell you what, if I do become exhausted as a result of this, I'll have you heal me. Soon I'll be saying my farewells to the dorm too. I've been slowly packing up my things, but it's not going well. Everything brings back memories. Book, picture, piece of clothing, on and on. Senior year seemed short, but very full. By so quickly. Especially after you arrived. Anytime I pass you in the dorm or speak with you, I thought my heart would burst. Never knew I had such feelings inside. If I hadn't come to this school, I wonder what would have become of me. I hadn't met you. Would I have accepted my arranged marriage? Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle one day, driven off and never returned? Fate is a mysterious thing. There's no use dwelling on the past. I have things that must be done to secure a future for the Kavija group and myself. You can be part of that future too, Nathan. Understand? Come visit the Kavija head family sometime. Don't worry, it's just to say hello. I want them to get used to your face. It's almost time. I have to be on my way. Wish we could see each other back at the dorms. I'll be late tonight. Maybe this weekend? 2 of us, of course. Oh, see you. Okay, so been booted back to here. Okay, so a good thing is that the characters are disappearing as I talk to them. So we can slowly knock them out as we go. Okay, you don't look so good. Get home and rest before it gets worse. Right now, sorry, you're feeling sick. Here I am making you stand around. What are you gonna say? Well, it isn't much, but... Let's fly it here. History of passionate love between teachers and students. Feel free to fall in love with each other. Something bad about it. See why it would be a problem if it was between a teacher and a student, but it doesn't give them the right to make fun of it like this. I'm going to write a protest letter to the school paper. Oh, I'll be alright on my own. I'll go by myself. Nathan-san, thank you very much. Made up my mind. Not much, but next year I want to join the student council too. Things that showed me the way to change myself. The student council, and you. So I want to push myself harder. I want to like myself more. And I want you to like me more too. I want to be the first one in your thoughts. That's why I like you. What am I saying? I can't believe I said something like that at school. I'm sorry. Please excuse me. Maybe next time we could go home together. Or if not there, I have a lot of places I'd like to see. I want to visit each of them. You. I feel like we've gotten past the like stage. If we've already confessed our love for a character, like we've already passed the love stage of it. But that's one thing that I've always been a bit confused about with the thing. Like we did her entire social link and committed to that the social link, and yet we're still saying that we like each other. Anything good? You okay? You look so pale. You should see the nurse. So why don't I go with you? Going to the faculty office and the nurse's office is next door. I want to be by your side as much as I can. Sure, we'll go with them. Be happy to go with you. Let's go then. It's actually the first time we've walked side by side in school, huh? I'm a little nervous. Yamagishi, what are you doing outside the faculty office? Let's start a tech club. Tech gloves? You mean technician's gloves? Well, I think you'd have to go to a hardware store for those. Not tech gloves, a tech club. Like a club all about technology and electronics. Want to start a club? Why is Yamagishi so troublesome? Look, it's already March. Can't you at least wait until April? But I really want to get started on it now. I do my best to find members. But do I have your permission to start a club? What? You mean to say you don't even have any members yet? It's not even worth discussing. I can't start a club without at least 5 members. Now then, Oh, he's gone. Well, looks like I need to find 5 people. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to find considering we're all in the dorm. Like, I don't know why they can't do that. Ithaca, would you like to join my tech club? Of course. Like, that sounds really cool. So glad. Hoping you would say that. I thought liking electronics made me strange. I always kept it to myself because I thought it was strange for a girl to be interested in that. Accept me for being this way. I don't want to hide it anymore. No one pretended to be someone else to my friends. I decided to be strong and let everyone know who I really am. Even if people think I'm strange, that's okay. I'll have you with me. There's nothing to be scared of. I meet lots of people like me, hang out with them. Kept my love of electronics hidden, so I never had any interests, any friends who shared my interests. So I thought I'd start a club all about it. Maybe other people like that sort of thing as well. So I want a way to talk to them. But I admit, it makes me a little nervous. Oh, but I'll still keep coming to photography. I'll be busy, but it's important that I do this well. It's like jumping off the diving board at the pool. That's how it feels. Nathan-kun, you're staying in photography next year too, right? I'm gonna stay in whatever clubs you're in. I'm gonna be in the same homeroom too. I want to see more of you at the dorms. I just want to be with you more in general. I've been saying more of one. Hope you don't think I'm taking advantage of a kindness. Hey, you can say whatever you want to me, okay? Might not be reliable, but I want to get to know you better. I want to get closer to you. I'm going to hurry and find some club members. I'm going to make some posters and other things too. Well, see you later. It's time. Maybe we can talk about it more in my room. Well, I really have to go now. Bye. Oh, library office. So nothing in that area anymore. Laboratory hallway. Anyone in this area? Okay, got, Hey, what happened to those apathy syndrome people? Just a little while ago, the town was thick with them. It's a text messaging, so tell me later. I wonder what kind of chemistry we'll be doing as seniors. I can't wait. Now we've got this is our fortune. Nathan-kun, feeling alright? You don't look so good. There are no symptoms, could be anemia. Want me to take you to the nurse's office? Well, first though, I want to tell you something. The college entrance exam. And I failed. First time I've ever failed this badly. I'm gonna study harder starting this spring. Thought I'd studied enough, but I guess I started too late. Or I probably would have given up on after hearing about it. Not anymore. I want to be a doctor. Save as many lives as I can. I want to protect my loved ones. There are a lot of ways I can do that. My way is to heal them. So I won't give up anymore. I'm going to try the entrance exams again next year. This time, I'll be the one shooting for the top score. Thanks, Nathan-kun. I think it was because of your help this year that I've changed so much. Graduating a year later. I'll be graduating a year earlier than you, but I won't forget about you. That's all that done. Faculty, we were just there. Nothing else here. Classroom hallway. It goes by so fast, doesn't it? Almost seniors already. Maybe I should start studying. Yeah, I actually want to go on with my education, so... I was saying the same things last year too. I guess I haven't grown since then. That term's almost over. After the spring vacation ends, we'll be seniors. After that, we can't be lazy anymore. I think we were talking about this last year, weren't we? The first year's third term. Remember the weird stuff that happened about a month ago? Near midnight, everyone was standing outside. I was outside too, but to tell you the truth, I don't remember anything about it. I think it's because I'm too worried about Mitsuru-senpai moving away to another country. We already talked to you. Someone else in the classroom. I think I can leave whenever I want. Yeah, I know where there's other ones I want to do. So just as long as we don't go to the dorm, from what I remember, because the dorm has I think Aegis is the only one we can't do. The boy used to talk to the monk upstairs. Actually called here trying to reach you. He had a message for you. I can't quite remember it. Hey, don't freak out. Just hang on a sec. Bartender walks into the club. Here you go. I wrote it down. Good thinking, huh? My handwriting isn't so good, I hope you can read it. About my wife and son. My son's a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. At which, what? Hey, shut up, I'm on the phone. What's happened, but I apologize 1,000 times, everything's back to normal now. Guess you could say we're back in love with each other. I realized. Rather than holding on to my pride, I need to suck it up and apologize. Thanks to you, Nathan. Take care, kid. Till we meet again. It's the end of it. I didn't miss anything. Didn't leave any contact info or anything. I'm sure you'll meet him somewhere. Again, somewhere. Hey, maybe you should become a monk. Those guys all know each other, right? Anyway, stop by this place anytime if you want a drink. As soon as you're over 21, of course. See ya. Oh yeah. When I came in to prepare to open, one of the regulars was already there. Don't you know him too? So depressed. Ask him what's wrong. Does that mean that there's someone inside Club Escapade? That man you've seen before is drinking alone again. What's up? Yeah, I remember you from before. We're in high school, right? Remember back then. Makes me a little jealous of you. So are you seeing anyone? Yes. Phew. It was so much simpler at that age. Once you get to be as old as me, love loses some of its luster. Romance gets harder to enjoy. Enjoy it while you still can. It's not even my business, is it? Seriously, I envy you. I'm an adult now. Can't be as carefree as I used to. Got a girlfriend, and we're stuck with each other. I'm screwed if things keep going the way they are. Marrying kind. You give up so much of your freedom once you become an adult. About that weird dream I've been having. Pretty sure I know what's causing it. Spur of the moment thing, but... Well, I cheated on my girl. Remember the one I said I was stuck with? She might be pregnant. I feel guilty about the whole thing. Stupid, isn't it? Hey, do you think it's an unforgivable sin to cheat on someone, or is it just human nature? I mean... It's gonna depend on the person. I personally don't think cheating is the right way to go at all. Is it a sin to do that? Like, I don't know. It's not natural, because if it was natural, that would mean every single person would be willing to cheat, which at that point I don't think is the case. So I don't think it's a natural thing that would happen. I don't know if I would say it's a sin, though, because it's like... obviously if people are married and were cheating, then that would be considered a sin for some people, but in a general sense, is that going to be the case? Because... I don't know what you would classify it, to be honest. It's not natural, definitely. I'm not surprised. That's something a guy my age should be thinking, asking a high schooler anyway. When I was young, I thought my life was just beginning. Now I'm past 30, and nothing seemed to have got going for me. Every day is more of the same betrayal, and acting on my ridiculous desires. What if I'm gonna have that dream again tonight? I feel like I'm going insane. That was a really long talk, actually, for someone that I wasn't expecting to have a conversation with. I've really calmed down over the last month, like that cult thing never happened. All I'm worried about now is my son's exam result. He says he's confident, but we'll see. Yeah, those motionless people are all but gone. Everything's back to normal. But all I have to worry about is my son's university entrance exams next year. That's the same thing. surprised Tanaka and Thing aren't here. Maybe they're somewhere else. It's getting warm now. It's almost springtime. Let's be in the mood to look for a new sweetheart or something. We're gonna have to go looking for them. Complete the collection. My friend was surprised too. I'm gonna have to like check to see where everybody is. I'll check a guide to see where everyone is after I've gone and explored all the areas. Went by quickly. It's true that nothing's changed during the year, but I'm not too worried about that. A straightforward kind of guy. That's the way I like him. In 1 year, huh? That was fast. Things really happened with us that year. I think it's so much work. There's this college I really want to get into, so I guess I'll make the effort. Just a little, anyway. Some weird crap about a month ago, huh? I don't know why, but all those people were outside at midnight. What were they all doing? Pretty cool though, like a climatic scene of a movie. Yeah, those apathy syndrome people disappeared. I wonder why. Well, I don't really care, as long as the trains run on time. One in this area. Dude, do you remember anything we did this entire year? Just remember chilling here, that's it. And I hate to say this, but what a waste of time. Oh well, it looks like the coldest history. Those 3 weirdos were sent packing. Things back to normal. Bored out of my skull. Better than going through all that shit again. Dark down. Okay, that just is dark down there. So nothing there either. Should be stuff here. Oh, they cat. It's not here. Mom said it was okay to take him home. They came the next day to pick him up, but he was gone. It means he was free, right? I bet things will be better for him this way. That's okay. I might look for him. I know he's doing great somewhere out there. Fond of animals, it's true, but after seeing my son get that serious about it, I felt like I should give him a chance anyway. Wish I would have made the decision earlier. Restaurant employees are being interviewed. But he had a hand in the hidden menu at Hagakure as well. Yes, I've heard the same story. They say he tried a bite of some dish and said it could use some fish flakes, so they put some in. Sure enough, it was delicious. Officially established as a hidden menu item now. Can't get enough of it myself. I had him come up with some ideas for Wakatsu too. Yeah, he's the one. Nozomi put our coffee on the map too. His appearance and behavior is, how should I say this, eccentric. He knows everything about food, and his palate is refined. He's in a league of his own among gourmands. There's not a restaurateur around here who doesn't know him. Is he that famous? So when you heard that he was planning to leave the tour of the country, well, I was shocked and disappointed, of course. I'm glad to hear he's doing well for himself. He's got a book coming out. Very exciting. Even when he's far away, still feel him. Wait, don't run. Are the rumors true? The King Nozomi statue is to be erected in this shopping district? Indeed, indeed. Very exciting. I'll be rubbing it every day for luck. I guess those are all just the same people. You eat the special Hagakure ramen? If you eat it with a friend, you'll be friends forever. Might just be another rumor, but when I'm as old as you, I'm gonna go and have some with my friend. Here's the old couple. So Nathan-chan, how have you been? Grown so much since the last time I saw you. Come on, dear, there's no way he could have grown that much in such a short time. What must have happened is that we shrank. Right, Nathan-chan? Good point, good point. You got me there. By the way, Nathan-chan, you've given this old place a remodeling. Make it even showier than the wing they're adding to Gekuken. Speaking of which, the schools decided to move the cemetery to another field. You're replanted on a hill where you can see the whole campus. Our son can still watch over the school and its students. I know that tree isn't really our son, but it still makes me happy. Once my dear wife heard, she couldn't stop crying. Come on, smile. Don't yell, dear, your dentures will fall out. Anyhow, support the Gekkuken High students as best we can. Look very mature now, Nick. Must have been working so hard. Come visit us anytime. Can I say the same thing? Get Nathan Chan's endorsement, I bet all the students will watch. What do you think, dear? Now, dear, don't make him do our work for us. He's practically our grandson. He's not glad to do favors for his ancestors. Here. I'd like to get another job that I've been keeping in secret from my wife and my daughter. Even if I don't succeed, I've got a plan B. Guess that's how the world works. Think nothing of ruining someone else's life. I've just got to do my best. I'll deal with what happens when it comes. What about you, kids? You satisfied with your lives? I haven't gone to the station, haven't gone to the strip mall yet. Yeah, I'm trying to look for where the people are. That's why I'm doing like all these extra moving around stuff. What about finding Nyx Avatar to see if I could get my family back? That wouldn't have helped. My fault sticking with this job and ignoring my family. Thinking about going to see my wife and trying to patch things up with her. I think last time I followed a guide. He was quiet, but he's so nice. He's the greatest. When graduation comes, I'm going to tell him how grateful I am. Right, back to the strip mall. Second floor. You didn't visit the entire time we were here. Battle bar 1-up, nasty. Okay, I'm gonna... We've still got a lot that I haven't done yet. Shrine will have, might have 2. Shrine should have the girl and, the son. You're Nathan Kun, right? I'm Maiko's dad. If you have a minute, could we sit and talk for a while? Sure. Then mind walking with me for a while? I'll buy you takoyaki. There's good takoyaki there, but I bet you already know that already. Good takoyaki in the sense of, the place has takoyaki that doesn't have octopus in it, so I don't know how it classifies as takoyaki, but somehow it does. When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come in with Maiko. Came here when she ran away from home too. Really loved the takoyaki. Good kid, huh? Right. So good that I wonder if she's really my kid sometimes. Got a letter from Maiko. It's long and full of details about her new life over there. Says she's made a lot of friends. Let's see, she's in charge of the rabbits at a new school. She has to get up early to clean the cages. They yelled at her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy her friends. Never knew she was that forgetful. Oh, and she did so well at her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she goes on to talk about how she plays at the park right by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun? Sounds nice. Nowadays I come home to an empty house. The room seems so big without them. I wonder if she feels the same way about her house, now that there's no dad. Put that kid through so much on account of her own problems. They're terrible about it all. Anyway, as for you, hey, I forgot about that, this part, you little punk. Seems Maiko really took a shine to you. She read all about you. Can't wait to grow up, Dad. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm gonna marry him someday. What's up with that, you punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. I'm not letting a guy like you touch Maiko with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her, don't forget it. The bad part about this is that it's not even implied. Maiko straight up says that he hits her. So, it's kind of like, still bad that I have this in here. Back to all the way back to the... Oh, right, because we had the takoyaki. We had the not takoyaki. Hello there. You must be... Any chances your name Nathan-kun? Yes. See, so you're Nathan-kun. Excuse me, I'm Mrs. Kamiki. Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, could you sit here and talk about him with me? Yeah, sure. Wonderful, please sit down. Today is a special day. A coincidence seeing you today. Must be another of God's tricks. Today is my son's, Akinari's birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. Wasn't long enough. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. He had a genetic disease. Me, I'm healthy as a horse, but him... The doctors detected it at birth. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day I wondered if he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. It did something to me in the end. Sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. Glad to have been given life. Glad to have been your son. Thank you so much for the life you have given me. But he said, he was the one who suffered so much, and yet he said that to me. But my son brought me a lot of joy too. Having his warm body in my arms just after he was born, those tiny hands, first smile, hearing him breathe easily at night. Every day I gave thanks for him being alive. Every day I found new joy in him. And now I'm so lonely and there's nothing I can do. My boy gave me so much. But I have to keep on going, looking straight ahead. That's how I feel. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. Everything my boy could never do. I'll have so many stories to tell about him. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. On that day, when we meet again, on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a fable. When I was cleaning out his room, I never found the notebook. Oh, we have the notebook, remember? We have the notebook for the, we got the notebook for completing his social link. He said he was going to show it to me, show it to you first when he was done. I asked why not me, and he laughed and said, "You'll be the second one to see it, Mom." Suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. No, he did finish it. I have the notebook, yeah. I have the notebook on me. He was able to give it to you? Explained how you received the notebook from Akinari and that you heard the entire story from him. I see. So glad. That was my only regret. It's awful to think he wasn't able to finish his project. See, hold on to the notebook. Well, that's what my boy would have wanted. I'll wait for him to tell it to me himself when I see him again. Now I have something else to look forward to. Mrs. Kamiki stood up quietly. Glad you and I could finally meet. Thank you. There is one piece of advice I'd like to give you, as an old lady to a young man. Take care of the ones dearest to you. If you wait until their time has come, and you're clinging to their cold bodies, then it's too late. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or you. It happens to everyone. Before that begins, it doesn't take a grand gesture, you don't have to make a big production of it, but if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartache, the same heartbreak. You should be able to prop each other up with the same love and kindness as well. Sure you have something precious you can share with people. Always remember that. Miss Kamiki left without looking back. Alright, I can go back to the dorm, but I don't think there's anything outside. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look up a guide to see where everyone else is, because there's some that we haven't missed. I don't have a list of all the... I don't have a list of all of the confidants, because I know some of them that we're missing. We're missing Devil, Moon, I guess, Hermit, and I'm not sure which other ones. Is there like a list that I can go by with this? I think I would like to see what it's in. Persona 3 Portable, would be the best thing to type up? I guess would March 3rd be the best thing to type up? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm not sure what you call these. I guess I should just look up the day. Look up the day, it might actually tell me what there is yet. After Nyx, here we go. Yeah, you talk to the people along the way. I talk to everyone. Okay, Tanaka's is a TV on TV. That one's that. There's a link for the... I'm trying to find where the... I don't really know what to type. Guess it, because it's the 3rd of the 3rd, so I'm gonna try and find all the rest of these social links. Not sure what I should type as the requirement. Persona 3 Portable. I'm typing in March 3rd instead of here, a social link ending. Trying to find the... Oh, that's just ending. So we're trying to figure out like what I'm supposed to do with the extra scenes in March for the social link. Okay, I need to find out where I'm supposed to go. I'm not sure what to call it. Like, is it a... But technically it's the ending of the game, so... I know what I'm looking for, kind of, but then also not really. Like... would I say social link ending? I think they called social link ending. Maybe how to unlock all endings? This is how to unlock all the endings, but not the... I'm trying to figure out the... we're on the path of the good ending, so... Standard social link ending. Every social link except for Full Judgment, Death, and Aeon has an epilogue scene. There's like a list. Like to find a list of these endings so I can get them done. Or, probably there has to be a list somewhere. Has to be an ending, so there has to be something in here, like, to talk to, surely. Not much. New ending, new else. That's... I cannot find a list of... I guess I should go by the reload then. If I can't find it via... if I can't find it via portable, I'll try reload. Because I know reload has a list, should have a list, so I'm assuming that it's the, I can follow the same option. If I type in March 3rd on reload, it should tell me. Just the Neo Seeker walkthrough for this. Here's the list. So who am I missing? Kenji. Did I talk? I talked to Kenji already. Kari, Junpei, Chihiro, Fuka, Bebe, Yuko, Kazushi, Odokiri, Mamoru, Mitsuru, I haven't done Hermit, I haven't done Akihiko, and... Alright, that's, the first one is, first one's Maya, she's in the faculty office. Now I remember that being the case. I'm going to turn the light on because it's getting a little bit hidden here. Why is it starting to... Probably going to turn itself off anyway, but... Alright, so... First thing is, back to Gakuken. Back to here... Oh, I didn't do stuff at the gate either. Be a senior soon. And all I'll be doing is studying for my entrance exams. That's gonna suck. I mean, how am I going to be able to study if she's following me around all the time? Oh, it's the same... Now she's following him. First of all, he was following her constantly. The senior year is just around the corner. Time flies, huh? But the whole year stalking and being stalked. I have to spend my time, more wisely next year. I'll be a senior soon, which means I'll be studying for exams every single day. Doesn't mean I'm giving up the hunt for mysterious stuff like that observatory. Very inquiring mind, you know. What makes me so interesting to talk to. Wait for my boyfriend, he's gonna walk me home today. By the way, I'm not feeling anxious anymore. Apparently they're saying Ken is supposed to be here, but he's not here, so I'm gonna go to factory office. You can hear Miss Toriyomi's voice from within. So this is where we get the, let's see how this turns out. Ikuken High School Factory Office. Miss Toriyomi and Mrs. Teruyuchi are talking. Anyway, you've been different lately, Miss Toriyomi. Looking more and more like a professional. Lesson the other day intrigued me too. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing it. Never seen you so passionate about teaching before. Unparalleled. Unparalleled? Yes, I have been studying more than just making preparations lately. Things like how to communicate the lessons I want to teach. It does seem odd that I'd start now, though. Thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my time. Always living, only in the present. How wonderful. Impressed by her change of heart. What brought this on? Oh, when I was just goofing off one weekend, I met someone. I took a closer look at my life. A person? Oh, was it? Yes, it must have been a person. Ah, yes, I understand. I myself once went through a similar epiphany. Now that I think about it, I met my darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate. Destiny called fate? Isn't that like saying my headache hurts? Anyway, isn't that a harsh thing to say to a single girl like me? Well, if you'll excuse me. You just seem busy. Decided to leave. Thomas-kun, everything okay? Do you need something? Didn't look well. Maybe you should visit the nurses. Oh, you dropped something. Miss Toriumi, pick up your cell phone. Seems Miss Toriumi noticed the wallpaper on it. But this? Now, Nathan. Cell phones aren't allowed at school. That screen. Oh, it's the, yeah, that's what it is. So it's the same thing. What a charming confession of love. Did you make this, Nathan? It's from my online girlfriend. Well, it actually is. Are we? Technically, we didn't romance them, I guess. It doesn't count as a romance. Online girlfriend? Never mind that. What's going on? Why would Nathan couldn't have this screen cap? Don't tell me he got it online. But the only people who were on the servers were. Huh? No way. It can't be. This is a joke. No! Miss Toriumi started flipping out. Calm down, Miss Toriumi. Help! Someone call a doctor! Nathan-kun, don't tell me you're Tatsuya. I said all that to you? No, this is bad. No! Toriumi took her flipping out to a whole new level. Toriumi is crying. This can't be happening. I quit this school, I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. Oh, I wish I was dead. Just kill me now. I don't think this is I do not think this is a wise thing to be saying when someone's flipping out for this. Please calm down, it's probably the better option. I'm Maya. I'm Maya, damn it. You got a problem with that? Why don't you say something? Jeez, you idiot. It's so embarrassing. Miss Toriumi threw the file she was holding at you. But there was one thing I wanted to say. If we ever met face to face, it's thanks to you that I was able to turn my life around. So, I'm grateful. Wipe that smile off your face, or wipe it off for you with my fists. If you don't mind. If you don't mind. Maybe we could have dinner? Sorry, me through the dictionary she was holding at you. Like it wasn't a hardback. Oh, to hell with this. Sorry, you may run away. This actually played out even better than the other one did. Alright, that's that one done. They're listing Ken and Akihiko, but they're saying laboratory, hallway, and gates, which they're both not there. So Akihiko and Ken might be at the door. Tower we did, Hanged we've done, Sun, Moon is the reporter, Hierophant, and then dorm. Okay, so everything else is the dorm. So I think from this point we've done all of them are done except for the ones that are at the dorm. So we now have to head to the dorm, do everything there, and then we'll be on next. So talk to everyone else. Plus, this will give me a time to save the game, actually. TV is left on. News is on. Coming up next, special report on the Amazing Commodities Corporation of the Tanaka's Amazing Commodities Program. President Tanaka's failure to account for certain expenditures has caused a media stir lately. We now join our field reporter live from the scene. Reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists have convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. Tension in the air here can't be denied. Thank you, and we'll be looking forward to updates as soon as anything happens back to the studio. The unaccounted expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize that tax evasion is the cause. No question about that. Remind you that this is President Tanaka we're talking about. Tricks his own viewers for a few extra bucks, but he slit his mama's throat for a 5 yen piece. No matter how high his net worth rises, he'll never be satisfied. It's lower than the scum of an earthworm's belly. All that money, no charity's ever seen a dime. Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something has happened at the scene. Little Tanaka has emerged. Carrying a microphone. It's like he's going to sing? Runner of your desires. Hi everyone, Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. A customer's ecstatic screams cause noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high, they're hazard to birds, and we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. Look forward to your business. Tanaka's car drove off. Oh, he's gone. What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a journalist? You can't get one lousy comment out of him, it's as good as free advertising. We'll have to interrupt you there, as we just received a fax. From President Tanaka, the message reads, Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. What's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? Let's make one thing clear. I'm not ashamed of a single thing. Conscience is clear, dear viewers. So buy my products, guilt-free. Amazing Commodities here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now or drown in bitter tears. Bye-bye. Apparently he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds. Is Tanaka no shame? Because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean he can toy with the common man's emotions. Self-appointed representative of Joku Public, I have something to say and I'm not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be... Thanks very much, as we wrap up our special report. No new clues as to how the funds have been used. We can now hope that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market. The Amazing Commodity stocks are skyrocketing on the strength of the bizarre revelations just now. Or continues. That's our Tanaka one covered. All is quiet. It seems like the others have returned yet. They all must be enjoying the peaceful evening. Even though you've just returned from school, feeling very tired, go to sleep early. Before we do that, I want to see if we can talk to Ken and stuff. Next, I'll look at the mysterious apathy syndrome. As of last month, all patients have recovered and there have been no further recorded cases. We haven't saved in a while, so we'll do that. I'm assuming that I can't go to... And, their rooms do exist. And doesn't be anyone inside. Okay, so no one's inside. There's a room, but the door is locked and won't open. Jinjiro's room, Junpei would talk to. Akihiko's probably the same thing. Yeah. We can't do anything. No. In Reload, you could have. There's nothing else left to do for everybody, so go to bed early, and we're done. Yeah, I guess I think the next day. Yeah, we get Igus this thing the next day. She's not available, and then social inquiries see when we retire, so guess we're just finished. Who's been bothering me? This is an empty seat. Oh, right, yeah, the empty seat of the, that was... I don't remember either, huh? Driving me nuts. I don't think I have any reason to go around and talk to anyone else, but we just go back to the dorm. We've already done everything else. So we've already said goodbye to everyone. Keep your eyes open, you should rest. Tomorrow is senior graduation day. Almost finished cleaning up the graffiti and the posters are almost all down. The whereabouts of the cult at this point. The time is yeah, I guess we just head off to... Do you have to rest something and we do anything else? Anything else left? There was something else, anyway. I guess one we don't get to interact with. Okay, graduation day, your room.
It's me, Aegis. May I please come in? Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
No problem.
I remember everything. Everyone seems to have forgotten, but I remember. That day, I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did at the last battle.
Yeah, that one.
Graduation's today, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. Such nice weather outside. Do you remember the promise we all made? Why don't we go there and wait for the others?
Yeah, this was, on top of the,
We
roof?
can enjoy the view of this peaceful city.
Meanwhile, Gakuken High School Auditorium.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the senior class to know that you've truly earned our respect. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and prosperity. On this auspicious occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kurijo.
Thank you. This last year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. Well, it must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you may know, my father unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness? Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
Students began to buzz. In that group, a handful of students stood up.
We...
Huh? Wait, wasn't I supposed to... Oh, I...
That's right. I remember now. Our promise.
I remember. Yes. Upon my father's death, I was set adrift in life. No longer will I run from the future. I will face it head-on, in memory of my father's will. I am resolved, free from doubt or hesitation. This is because... It is because I have such wonderful, such priceless friends.
Mitsuru!
We swore to each other never to lose hope, no matter what tomorrow brings.
Shouting that, Mitsuru leapt from the stage to rejoin everyone.
Senpai, we remember about him and Aigis.
Yes, of course. Let's go, everyone.
Where do you think you're going? We're in the middle of a ceremony.
Meanwhile, on the roof of the high school, warm sunlight and gentle wind feels good on your resting body. Like it's sitting close to where you're lying.
The wind feels so nice. This is my first time experiencing spring. But this season will eventually pass. After fighting alongside you and facing the world's end, I finally began to understand what it means to live. Thinking for yourself, not running away. Accepting the inevitable. All things eventually come to an end. Every living thing will one day disappear. Only by accepting this can one discover what they truly want. What the meaning of their life will be. I understand now why I was so tormented by my lack of strength. Protecting others became more than just an order I had to obey. I wanted to do it for my own reasons. I realized this once I decided to try and prevent the fall. When I thought I might never see you again, something else became clear to me. And so, I made up my mind. I decided that I would continue to protect you. I want to be your strength.
I'm not sure I put up that this was...
I know I'm not the only one who can do this,
sure,
but that's
I know
okay.
I spent like amount of time playing Banana last time, but I don't have as much stuff that I need to wrap up at the end because
for this reason.
It's mostly just me comparing this to Reload, which I already went through my entire thoughts of Reload anyway, so there's no point in repeating these things. A lot of the stuff changed. A lot of the stuff is same, which is actually really impressive.
You're right.
To me, that's actually impressive that despite the game being remade and being 16 years apart, that they did not have to change.
I understand now.
That they did not have to change very much. I think that's actually more impressive that, you know, obviously they changed the graphic style and changed a lot of the other things, but it's like, to me, that's impressive of a remake where the original is so consistent that not a lot of things need to be, like, in story-wise, I can only think of one thing that was changed, and that's mostly just because of evolving, evolving modern times and tastes and what was allowed back then versus what's allowed now.
You don't have to save the world to find meaning in life. Sometimes,
I just find that very impressive.
Like someone to take care of.
For a remake to be done for a good example, Final Fantasy VII remake. You know, obviously, Final Fantasy VII and the remake are completely different, but they changed a lot of things in the story. They've changed a lot of things in the story. They've changed things with a lot of other things as well. But here, it's like they've maintained the story. I would say is gentle spring sunlight warms your body. The story is consistent. Cheering here from afar, the slightly chill wind. Does the world you and your friends protected? Feel a little sleepy.
Thank you. For everything.
I think that what makes it shine as a remake. Game really shines as a remake because it's taken a lot of the stuff that was already existing in this, and then it's just not had to change
you can
much.
Close your eyes. I'll always remain here by your side.
Yeah, we'll go into that soon. You hear footsteps and several familiar voices drawing near. During the credits, I usually go through that.
I'll be here soon.
There are some things I did like about this more than I did with the one, but not a lot. The bright sunlight, Agus's voice softly overlapped. We're getting sleepier. Eyelids feel heavy. I don't think it matters about what we select here. I think that's the last thing we have to select.
Don't worry. I'll always protect you.
That's the end? Yeah, that is. That's the end. I'm gonna put this down because I don't want to pass through the thing, but that is roll credits. That is the end of the again, I'm not gonna do a complete I'm not gonna do a complete review of the game because I've already did that with Reload, and a lot of the stuff here is the same. So I'm gonna try and go through the changes and just see what I think about that. So again, overall, I pretty much the exact same thoughts that I have for Reload I have for this game. I go through all the things that I think have changed though. So story-wise, outside of the section at the beach, with the characters, I think that was the only change that I noticed, and the only reason that was changed was because it was so let me just say what it was. So in this game, one of the people on the beach is an adult, and it's implied that adult wants to do something with underage characters. So obviously they've removed that. And then the third person, instead of it being, which they replaced that with just older people. And then Reload, they changed, Reload, the third person was a joke. The joke was they were selling sunscreen. They changed that. They changed it to that because in this one, the person was trans. So and I think they were trying to make a joke about the person being trans, but I can understand why they changed it because it's that was just how it was. That was, I guess, how it was back in that period of time. And obviously, to make it more culturally and diverse and acceptable, they changed it. Which I agree with the change. I agree that they shouldn't have had the. Granted, the changes that they made there were. If they're going to change that, it makes me wonder why they didn't change other things. Why did they not change a student in a teacher relationship? Why did they not change the kid being assaulted by their father? Why did they not change the cult stuff? It does make me wonder about that. Also, I want to keep an eye on who's the thing as well. But, that's the only change I think that I noticed in terms of the story. The only things that changed story-wise for thing is the look, because certain scenes, emotional scenes, work better when you actually get to see 3D models interacting with each other and doing stuff. Here, you only get to see the flat character, things so it doesn't have the same effect. So that's in terms of the story, that's pretty much all that changes. It's still the exact same story apart from that one scene, and then the way that the story can be told is just different. And then again, character-wise, nothing changed in terms of the characters outside of the voice acting, which I think the voice acting in the later Reload is better than this one, but I think this one is still very good. There's nothing wrong with it. I want to see who the voice actors and actresses were for the characters here, because I haven't played the original. I couldn't pick up exactly who everyone was. But I do like that, so. Also, that story character-wise, and music-wise, most of the music is the same, but obviously just, you get high-quality music for, Reload. One change that I didn't like in this game compared to Reload is the, normal music that plays, around the start for the, obviously the opening music in that was fine. Like, I like the opening in Reload more than this one, and the music more than this one, but this one's still very good. So the music that plays while you're traveling, normally and doing stuff, they went for a harder rap. And I didn't like the guy's voice. I got used to it a bit, but I still think I like the original, the newer one that they did for that. So music-wise, I think that's solid. Music-wise, and then, I think that's pretty much gameplay, that's characters. And then graphic-wise, obviously, the graphic style here is more like a Danganronpa style thing. It allowed them to make cool environments, which again, you can't. Obviously, it's a big graphical upgrade from 16 years later in a different style, but this is not bad. Like, it's not a bad graphical thing for a PSP title. It is very good. The only thing I questioned was some of the photos that they took looked really, really low resolution. But there is some things about the art that I do like more than Reload. I think that the flat, I think the 3D models are really cool for seeing our personas. I do like the flat, stuff more in some cases than this. In this game, I just think it provides a little bit of a better art style, surprisingly. Credits are already over, or was this just the... This might be the second. There might be 2 lots of credits. I also need to make sure I save this as a New Game Plus. Yes. I thought there were going to be more credits. I didn't even see who the voice actors were. You load the data, you save here, you start the game over, carrying over certain attributes from clear data. If you overwrite the original save, you'll be unable to continue playing from that point in the game. I'm going to make a separate save. There's our new game. So we finished the game in 131 hours, 57 minutes. Obviously, probably a little less than 130. But we had to do a bunch of grinding as well. I'm going to load up the game to go through. I didn't think the credits were going to go by that fast. I will be taking a break up. I'm going to take a quick break if I can get my together on the thing. I'm going to be back in a second, and then I'll be back in a second, and we'll describe a little bit more things, and then I'll go and get on out of here, but I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so, where were we up to? I discussed graphics. Again, like, compared to, Reload, obviously getting cutscenes, fully voiced cutscenes, 3D cutscenes, all the different versions of things. Here you only get, like, some movement of... Load up my, load up the game prior to May, because, that way I can at least go through what I was going to discuss. I just like how that is, that's been done. You only get a couple of different graphical styles in this, but, like, this is what I was talking about here. Like, these Persona pictures, like, I think those look better in some ways than the 3D model ones do, even though the 3D models are more impressive, but these just look nicer. I think it's just because you get the, graphic style, again, it's like a complete upgrade. Reload's a complete upgrade, but there are some things that I do like about this one that I think also work very well. Obviously, music, graphics, character story. Gameplay stuff, again, most of the stuff is the same. Skills are the same, items. Was there anything different with the items this time around? Oh yeah, there were a couple of new items, but making the weapons is much different now, so in Reload, you made the weapons by, it was like you had to have a weapon on you, and then you used that weapon in combination with money and some gems to make the stuff. Here, you take a persona and you fuse it with the sword, and then you get that there. So I like the idea of having weapon fusion, because they had, in 5, they had you had an execution style that you could turn a persona into a weapon. I think that works very well. And then also in Tactica, you can also turn a thing into a weapon as well. So I think that also works quite well too. But again, not a bad thing for that. And then obviously like getting other upgrades for the things as well. One thing that was different, you get you see the good meter there, so you got great, good, and tired, and sick, so you have an actual system with that. We never had to deal with it, but in the social link system for the other game, you couldn't have reverse social links. We never had that because I was guide, but that's also something that's different from this. Again, I like the way that the personas look when you see them like this, as opposed to the 3D models, because I think this just looks more impressive as art versus if it's in-game, then it's a lot different. I wonder if Susanoo is a different gender if we fuse with the other one. Equipment-wise, is different too, I believe. Oh, it was the same. It is the same. I was trying to remember if we got extra. No, we didn't. We didn't get any extra slots, so that was still. What else there is that was different? Gameplay. Obviously, like when you go around and do like all the stuff, everything's flat and everything. So, these were new. So, when you did so Monad in Reload was the way every so many floors you would go up and you would trigger a you could trigger a door that you would enter into and give you a couple of fights. Here, Monad is essentially the highest level dungeon, and then you just go up 10 floors and then you can fight Elizabeth. So that's how you get to it there. And then they added in puzzles. They added in the Paradigm Door, so now you have puzzles. Puzzle doors, those were pretty cool to have. And then also you get boss rematches, which I found those pretty entertaining to use. Being able to, like, actually, this was one thing that I did appreciate. Being able to see what you were able to interact with in the game for this was good, whereas in, you had to get up close to an area to know that that was what was working. Some of the statuses were different. Some of the stuff where if enemies missed attacks, they would get down. Similarly, that can happen to you. I didn't like that Light and Darkness does no damage, but that might have been a 5 thing, because in this game, Light and Darkness attacks only do a chance to instant kill versus actual damage, which is what I would have preferred. But that might have been a 5 thing rather than a thing. Social link stayed basically the same. The only thing that is going to be... There's going to be more stuff for me to say with the social links and stuff when I do the female protagonist playthrough, because that's going to have different social links, because everything here was the same. But again, they still work the same as well, apart from the if you pick options and... well... quests, again, all the quests. I think we have less quests this time around. Glossary stuff is still the same. Good to meet with the others on graduation, even if you've lost your memory of all that. Okay, that's happening. We had that. Again, you can configure your difficulty, which I also think was something that was really good. You can actually configure the... So you have a difficulty setting, and then you can choose how much EXP rewards and retries and continues. I don't think that was in Reload, but that's something that actually is helpful if you're having to grind on other sections. What else was there that changed? There didn't seem to be as much that you could do, but again, that's because a lot of the stuff was introduced later, like the cooking, the gardening, the other interactive activities, the thing as well. The stuff with Tartarus, not being able... There are some things that I am glad that they get away with. Not being able to, when you fuse for personas... again, all the compendium stuff was fine. You didn't have as much variety here. I did like that they at least unlock these as you go. One thing I did not like about this is to get persona skills when you fuse them together, you had to just keep backing out and forth again, and that was not ideal. I would have preferred if we could have selected them. It would have made things so much more faster and easier to do, but again, that might have been a 5 thing. I don't know if it's in 4, but definitely wasn't in 5. Again, the super bosses were thing, fighting the Reaper was good. The retention of the EXP stuff is still there. Going up the floors, there wasn't as much variety, but again, that's because Reload has more stuff that they can do. Having to rely on the shuffle time was... the shuffle time, I appreciate it. So the thing with shuffle time in Reload is you could select it. In this one here, it was more of a random thing, which I think that's better. If you're going to call it shuffle time, at least make it so that it was thing. Obviously, there's more stuff you can do in Reload, but here... it worked as well, and even though you had to rely on chance and stuff to get weapons and things like that as well, you had to... It was still fine. I'm still happy with that, but I think that's about it in terms of the gameplay changes, because I went through gameplay, characters, story, graphics, music. I don't really know if there's anything else I would break down when I kind of... I can probably think of more things that I would... A lot of the stuff is... That was where I was going to praise the game quite a bit. I was going to praise this game quite a bit because it has the... Despite there being a 16-year gap between the two games, despite, the hardware differences and the graphic differences and all these other differences that they have, the fact that the story and the characters were basically able to stay the same... I didn't like the ending as much because you didn't get to see what really happened, but the fact that they were able to continue and keep that be consistent, whereas you look at other remakes, they change a lot. This does not change. This changes all the stuff that needs to change while maintaining the stuff that works. The story works, the characters work, the music is still, the music still works. The graphic style has been completely changed, but again, you can find things that are good with this and the previous game. And then the gameplay stuff that needs to be changed from this game is in Reload, and also the adaptations that they have from 5 and 4 have also been added to that, which again, I think that adds to a lot of the game and what works. So, yeah, I think that's really all that I would have to say. I don't think there's anything really else that I would have to think about at the time. But yeah, it's just that's really what I'm looking at, in terms of actually trying to complete it and stuff. So I don't know where I go from here. Because right now we've already finished the game. I'm not doing a second playthrough of this because it takes 130 hours, as I said before. The only thing left for the Platinum Trophy is going to be beating the game with the female protagonist. Now, there is a list here. I loaded it up. There's a list that shows, list is here. Should be a list of all the stuff that changes. I do want to go through that and just see what happening. So, I will go through, so I do need to discuss what we're going to be doing next. After this, I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing. I don't think I will be, doing a second playthrough of this anytime soon. But I may end up doing, well, when I say anytime soon, I won't be doing a second playthrough of this, I won't be doing a second playthrough of this, like, right after, like, in my next stream. I have other things that I've got a live speedrun stuff to do. I've got to set up, OBS and do all that stuff. I've got to, sort out what the next game after this is so I can put a game in between, as well. Which I do have a lot of stuff to choose from if I go through and check my, like, lists here. I've got, I think in terms of stuff that doesn't require multiple playthroughs, I've got both Resident Evil Revelations games. It might be Revelations 1 that I do. This is 2 playthroughs, so it's not going to work out. This is DLC. This has 1 playthrough, but it's too small. Waiting for DLC. This is multiple games. This has DLC. This is multiple playthroughs. This has online. This has DLC. And then everything else is either DLC or other things that we haven't played on stream. So there will be a lot of choice. I do want to load up this thing with a second playthrough, just to confirm what I am actually going to be doing. I won't be doing a full playthrough of the second... not going to be doing a full playthrough of the female protagonist, because we've already done the majority of the stuff. I'm not going to be doing Margaret and Elizabeth again. I'm not going to be doing a lot of the compendium stuff again, because it's just there's just a lot there to do. I want to just quickly load up this and just confirm what I'm doing, and then we can go and get good, and we'll see what else. I don't think I have much else to really say. Like, usually I try to bounce off of what other people have suggested, and what their thoughts are compared to what mine are, because obviously I think a little bit differently to everybody, everyone thinks differently to everyone else. But yeah, I'm very satisfied with the game. I enjoyed it quite a lot. So again, we're only missing 1 trophy and then we're done. So in terms of what stuff transfers over from New Game Plus, if I choose to do that. I don't know if New Game Plus allows me to choose my gender or not. Might. I think it does. If it does, then that means I can carry over everything that I had, and then it's... If it doesn't let me carry everything over, I'll just do a new game. But New Game Plus will at least mean I can get by much faster without having to play the stuff as much, because we've already done... Here's this movie. But I do want to quickly go over what changes and what doesn't. In terms of stuff that carries over from New Game Plus, our level, social stats, money, weapons, armor, accessories, Persona Fusion items, Persona Compendium progress, and then the doors are available. But then what doesn't carry over is our party member levels, social links, request progress, all items that are expendable, story items, fusion items from request, personas that were equipped in the previous playthrough, and then any Tartarus progress. So, I will be doing all of the other character social links. I'm also gonna try and go for the bad ending if I'm able to get all those social links done. If I'm able to do that, then that means I will do so. I'll do that. and then we can pretty much do everything else. I think we're fine for that. So we'll see what happens. It's all just going to depend on what we do. I'm not going to do another playthrough of this next time we stream. I still have DLC, live speedrun stuff to do. I still prepare my OBS. I still have to for another game. I'm probably going to do the Resident Evil Revelations. In between, that's a quick game that I can delete out, and then I can also do another thing of this, and then see what else is available and what I can delete out. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else that I want to talk about with this. I've already kind of discussed the entire game, Reload, and a lot of my thoughts are the same for this. So yeah. That means I can get this uploaded, get this sorted out, and then start working on something. So, thank you everyone for watching, and all the raids, and, well, and with all that being said, be sure to like and subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription, review this video gets your conversation. Have some more content for you. It was what this many to find. I upload my past packs as well as Let's Plays and Let's Plays to the YouTube channel. The 5x6, Sifu, The Quarry, was a remake, Traveler, Labels like Star Wars, Target, Special Logo, First Squad 57 Union, Cuphead Straight, Marvel's Avengers, Looking Forward to Devil Meat, Days Gone, was a remake, First Rifle, or Like a Tradition, was a remake, was 5, Triumph Started, Pokemon Scarlet, was 6, Pokemon 2, Stone Biohazard, Lauren Scott, and Fight Forever, Spongebob, Weapons, Fake, Pokemon Circus, First One Moment, Scream Mirage, Persona 5 Tactica, Persona, Violet, Village, RPG Remake, Marcus Brain Code, Greenland Deluxe, Theater and Farm Bar Lane, Electron Guided Man Who Rests His Name, Reload, Monster Galaxy, Division 2022, as well as this game. I'm working on by passing of the games we have the Platinum Trophy for, as well as a Switch games on the Switch. Along more trying to show experience of Tartarus experience and Nuzlocke if I like to do those. The live experience notes are already done. It was actually they actually did a run of it at RPG Limit Break earlier today, I believe. It's nice that got some attention. Also, it's going to be at GDQ as well. I think it's prehistoric era, present day, and what's the other one? China, I think. Oh, not China. It was it was 3 of them. I can't remember exactly which ones it were. They are going to showcase that at GDQ. Also, the Persona Compendium speedrun notes, I'm down to, I think, the last couple of missions. Then I have to review the notes and try a run for myself to see how that works, set up the splits, do a lot of the stuff, which I will be taking a pause on. I will take a pause on all that because I have to set up my OBS. I have about a week before I set all this up, which haven't got back to me. So I need to reset up new streaming software. I already started looking into it and doing stuff for it, but I need to do other things in the meantime as well for that. So that will be on pause for a little bit, at least until I finish everything I'm happy with doing. So OBS seems like it should be easy enough to use. It's just going to take me a bit of adjusting to figure out where I want everything. Also, I upload everything to my YouTube channel because I have a similar limitation on my videos before they're permanently deleted. I want to be a separate place for people to be able to find my content, which is so, and you'll also get a notification of when I go live on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch at 150 followers. I'll be doing a Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth speedrun, and we're also reaching which means I can monetize well to make much subscriber emotes and send to support me in the channel going forward in the future. Also, get 7 days uploaded from my videos as well. And you will also get a notification of when I go live watching on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter to be notified when I go live, and push I'm in Discord. I will send you a Discord server. Let's still remember to subscribe and thanks to the as well. I'm very active there, and you'll also get a notification of when I go live as well. And finally, if you know who created my stream overlay that I use for my future forward, you can find a link down below to that as well. So I'm ending a little bit earlier today, so is there going to be someone online that I can actually raid? Because usually I have not had anyone that I follow recently that's been on. Hopefully there is. Okay, let us see who I can. You know what? There's actually no one that I would normally raid. So is there anyone playing this game currently? Because I just finished this, so let's see if there's anyone playing this currently that I can read up before I finish up. Anyone streaming this? I'm one of the few people actually streaming. Anyone playing this game currently? Because I just finished this. I'm actually, I need to mute my... I'm actually the person who's got the most viewers playing this time. Anyone else that's on? Let's see if there's anyone playing Reload. Playing Reload, plenty of people playing Reload. Can I click on this, please? I'm gonna send you over to someone playing, Persona 3 Reload. So, let me just do this, make sure the name is correct. Right. They are currently, in December, so, let us go and them. No. So that's okay. So, with all that being said, have a good day night, wherever you all are, and I will see you all later. Thank you all for watching and supporting me going forward.